Yo.
I think 8.
8,
I don't know.
7, 8, 9, one of the 3.
But yeah, welcome back, everyone. We got a new guest on the show, Calvin.
What's up?
Jeff Bezos. Yep, we got him on.
Yep, Jeff.
Hey, you ready to go to space, Jeff?
We always make that joke
dude.
every time on the podcast. We're like, yeah, Elon Musk could make it.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, so let's talk about that AMC thing that I was telling you about earlier. So, like, the AMC movie theaters are showing the Conor McGregor fight, and they
How much does it cost
so it's
to go?
$25 a ticket, and there's 197 seats, and they have 3 movie theater rooms.
That's actually kind of
Wait,
sick.
where at AMC?
Yeah.
Like any
That's actually
theater or
dope.
just
yeah,
certain
yeah,
theaters?
any AMC theater.
That's
So you can go
actually
there. Wait,
kinda
how much
sick.
does it cost?
$25 a ticket.
Bro, watching the
Dude,
fight
they're
on the
making
big
fat
screen.
money, dude.
Bro, I want the IMAX. I want
It's
the
$50
IMAX theater.
for an actual fight.
Yeah.
Or like for the actual.
But
Yeah,
it's
so-
AMC. What do you
I
expect?
think it
No,
was
but,
on like
I mean,
Reddit
kinda-
or something. Everybody tweeted it about.
I mean, if you don't want to buy the
how-
fight, I mean, it's kind of.
But can you
Genius
drink
in a
beer
way.
at AMC? Like, I'm
I mean,
totally down with
most-
that.
I
I'll
think
just bring
most
shooters
movie
and put it
theaters-
in my Diet Coke or whatever,
Most
bro.
movie theaters nowadays, you can buy beer there. I don't think I've been to a
Yeah,
movie theater
but
you can't.
bro, at AMC, like, can I have a Miller Lite? $14.
Oh, it's expensive.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
it's
That's
like-
more expensive than Jerry's
No,
World,
it's
probably.
stupid. You're gonna
fuck
spend
yeah.
$100.
But
like,
I would just
so-
bring shooters in and just get a soda and just pour them in, mix and mix.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
sick though, and like watching
Yeah,
it in
so they
IMAX,
opened-
that'd be
yeah, dude,
fucking
It would be
dope.
good.
They opened up
and
one
everyone there
theater.
is like for the fight, obviously.
Yeah.
So it's like
They opened up one theater and it was like sold like that day, and then they opened another one.
That's a
sold
genius
that day,
idea,
and they
whoever
opened
thought about
another
that.
one, and there's still like tickets available.
Damn. Whoever
Yeah,
thought about
pretty
that's a genius
The
though, low key.
CEO, it was just like a bunch of people on Twitter and Reddit were like tweeting about how like the CEO of AMC should like fucking host a fight or like have
That's
it live.
smart as fuck too.
Yeah.
The
And he was
surround
like-
sound and that
that's-
shit.
there was like millions of people that said it, or thousands or whatever. I don't know. I just saw like on Twitter there was like
Right.
hundreds of thousands of comments.
That's dope. Then you won't have to be quiet. They'll probably turn the lights on so people can just be like be rowdy
Oh,
and
yeah.
talking and shit.
And like the CEO is saying, like if it all goes well, like he'll have like football games and stuff there. Like,
Now that'd be
live.
kind of
I think it
tight.
would
The
be kinda
Super
cool.
Bowl at AMC would be
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
fucking, and they
That'd
could
be
like find
so
like a
sick.
standing room too and shit, so you could get up and walk around. Like you
Yeah.
wouldn't have to turn voice.
You know what's crazy though is like being around 200 people watching a badass fight. Like the Conor McGregor fight is gonna be like the biggest fight of like this year. I'm sure.
Yeah, Poirier.
Well,
Bro, do you
it was-
see what
it
he's
was
talking?
last-
The shit he's talking. He posted a tweet
Yeah, I saw
of
that.
his wife, Poirier's wife, requesting to DM him on Instagram, and posted
Well,
that and just a screenshot of it on
the weird
Twitter,
thing is
bro.
so like last fight, which was not even long ago, that was like I don't even know when that was, but that was less than a year ago.
With who? McGregor?
The same fight, Poirier.
Oh yeah.
They fought like 3 times. I think.
No, this is the third time.
Yeah.
So,
Poirier was won like twice, right?
no, Conor won the first one.
It's 1-1, right?
Yeah,
Oh, I
and
thought
Dustin
it was
won
like
the second
2-1.
one.
One
I think
one.
everybody fought.
But
I think this is
McGregor's
the
only
third.
won one fight in the last like 4 years. What people forget
Well,
that.
He fought Khabib. I mean,
Yeah.
you think about that, and then
Yeah,
He just
well,
hasn't
Khabib's
fought
a
much.
fucking
The cow-
beast,
cowboy.
bro.
Khabib's the scariest guy.
Yeah,
like
he's a
ever.
motherfucking
then he
beast
beat-
at the ground.
So he
Yeah.
lost to Khabib, and then he won against Daniel Cerrone,
Dude.
the cowboy.
Cowboy.
whatever.
Oh yeah, he fucked. But
then
Cerrone is
I
like
think
35.
Dustin-
yeah,
when
the
he fought him.
cowboy is
Yeah.
weird.
Old.
He
old
wasn't a
fuck.
good fighter. Like it was kind of like a
Yeah.
easy fight.
I mean,
But
every
as a
time
McGregor's
Conor
entrance
McGregor
record.
loses a fight, he takes off a year.
Yeah.
and he comes back
Just
and
less
he's a
than that,
fucking
yeah.
badass.
Yeah.
But
and he fucks people.
The
up.
thing is weird because like usually Connor's like the biggest shit talker ever, and
Yeah.
the last
That's
fight
what makes
he
him
never
so
he
great.
never talked
but,
shit.
But he liked Cowboy a lot, like, but because apparently he had like so much respect for Cowboy, like he was like
Well-
kissing his Cowboy's grandma's hand, like when
Really?
after the fight was over.
Well, and with
Yeah.
Justin Poirier, like the last fight, I mean, they were cool with each other during the weigh-ins and stuff, and
Yeah.
like and stuff. Like,
But the ratings
they were,
probably
like,
weren't that
dabbing
high,
each
so
other up.
Dana
Yeah.
White's like, "Hey, McGregor, start talking that shit. We need to sell more."
But
Yeah,
I think this time he's definitely talking more shit. And
But,
so-
like,
I just hope
honestly-
he comes back and,
and
like, whoops
they're
his
both
ass.
Yeah.
they're both
I
like,
love
they both
McGregor.
got respect for each other. They're both like cool
But
with each
I'm
other.
sure
I mean, at
Poirier
the end of
knows.
the day, you talk all that shit, but at the end of the day, it's all about respect and
Yeah.
love. And
Well, and also
For the
the
most
more
part,
you
sometimes
sell,
they
the more
actually hate each other.
Yeah,
but the more
sometimes.
shit talk, the more you sell, the more rich you both get. So I'd be
Oh,
like,
yeah,
say
for
whatever the
sure.
fuck you want
I
to
mean,
me.
look at
I get
look
rich.
Look at Jake Paul. I mean, like
Yeah.
he's the ultimate shit talker.
Yeah, he's the ultimate
He's
businessman
becoming, like,
for
a McGregor
sure,
just
bro.
because of shit talking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
but
nowhere
his
near,
brother's
but
not much of a shit
not
talker.
really.
No.
He's a
more of
fighter for sure.
He's more of a respect kind of
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
Like, he actually understands.
Yeah.
Like,
They do. I don't know, bro. I'm excited for
I mean,
that.
he's gotten a
Bro,
bigger
you know,
match
Khabib's
than
got a
Jake.
cousin like fighting in the UFC.
Dude, he's got like
But
34 siblings.
His cousin is like coming up, right? And he's just been rocking fools, like
Yeah,
because
no.
he's young.
Well,
Just look up
his-
Khabib's cousin or some
I don't-
shit.
he's got-
yeah.
I
Dude,
think he
his
has a-
whole family, bro.
No,
like,
yeah.
they
dude, he's
all
got
rock
like
out.
he's got like fucking 40 brothers
Yeah,
and
bro.
Yeah,
sisters
bro.
and
And they
cousins
all
and,
fucking
No,
are
and
on
no
the same
one's
level.
they
fighting
all
this
look the
dude.
exact same
Yeah.
too. And because I think Khabib fought in one of the undercards, or it was maybe the main card of, I can't remember which fight it was, but it was pretty recent. Like
Gaethje.
It might have been that one.
When he fucking demolished Justin
yeah.
Gaethje.
Oh,
And bro, Gaethje fucking world star Tony
Yeah.
Ferguson before that. And so Ferguson was supposed to fight
Ferguson
Khabib, but
is
he
good,
didn't fight.
too. He's a fucking
Yeah.
crazy ground
Yeah.
game
Dude.
guy.
And then fucking Khabib just like, dude, do you know the craziest thing what Khabib said he did? So he had a lot of respect for Gaethje for taking the fight, and he said when he was when he submitted Gaethje, he said that he had him in an armbar and he knew Gaethje wasn't going to tap, and he said if he snapped his arm, he'd never recover.
Yeah.
So he said he
Okay,
transitioned the way he choked him out, so he didn't snap his arm because like he was in front of his family and he knew he wasn't going to tap, and he didn't want to ruin his career. So mid fight, he transitioned the way he submitted him so he didn't ruin his career. Like, bro, you know how far ahead you got to be to change the way you finish somebody
Right.
mid fight?
Well, dude, I mean,
that's
like, respect to
crazy.
him for, like, you
Yeah.
know, because if you're, like, in some kind of shit like that and you're about to get a broken-ass bone, you know, you just hope some people just don't,
Yeah,
like,
and
go
Khabib,
for it
and everybody, I feel
crack
like
your shit.
99% of fighters would do it, but Khabib was just like, no, I'll just beat
Yeah,
you
well,
so you can come
he's
back.
like a respectful fighter. He's a really good
He's
guy.
a scary dude.
Yeah,
Like,
oh, yeah,
he's
people that
scary,
talk
man.
shit to him, I'm like, you're a dumbass.
And he
I'd
doesn't
be
even
like,
talk
hey
shit.
man,
Like, Khabib doesn't even
good luck.
He definitely doesn't even talk shit.
Yeah.
He's just like,
I'm surprised, like,
really
the
good.
fucking
You're gonna
Logan
die.
brothers or Paul brothers haven't, like, called him out.
Yeah, I don't think
They
want
might
to.
have. I don't know.
Yeah, but
he's
dude,
retired. I don't think
No,
he's
no
coming
one's.
out.
Yeah, because he's.
Yeah, well, he retired.
Because after his dad died,
passed.
and I don't know, it's like a.
And that
he's
was, like,
I'm
his-
done. He doesn't want to fight without his dad. It's
Yeah,
just like,
I respect the hell out of that. Like,
and
guy.
it's not like Conor McGregor retires every year and then he's
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm coming back. It's like, really, no one expected.
Well,
that.
like, a lot of the UFC fighters, like, they, you know, when they get fucked up and get. in
Yeah,
front
it's
of
a
millions of
vicious
people-
sport,
we're gonna
dude.
retire, but
Yeah,
They
it's
just
like-
retire.
But
They
you
go
need a
take
year
a
to
break,
recover.
and
Yeah,
then they
that's like
train
every-
hard, and then like some
Yeah.
big upcoming
Yeah.
event, someone calls them out, or
Yeah.
you know, whatever.
They
it
just
is,
take
but-
the time off to train and
Yeah,
figure out
reco-
who they want to fight, who's
Yeah.
the best money, and like what's the actual best fight for them. to,
Yeah,
like,
because
Yeah.
then they get like instead of like fight like the guys that get called out will have like way less time. But if you're McGregor, he knew he's gonna want to fight Poirier, so he probably had like 6 more months of training because he knew he was gonna call him out and he knew the fight would happen. So he's
Yeah.
been training way longer.
Yeah, well, every time they fought, dude, it's been like crazy as fuck.
Yeah,
it was a
they're
good
good
fight.
fighters.
I mean,
dude, it's always a good
Dustin
fight.
beat his ass pretty good. I mean, he knocked him out basically.
Yeah, but that fight went on for like a while.
It was a good- it
and
was
they
a-
were
it was a
both
solid
like
fight,
they were
like,
both like
McGregor
throwing
can
some
take a
solid
hit.
shit.
But- McGregor
They're
could
both
take a
like
hit.
a good. It's like I think it's a really good matchup.
I do.
Yeah.
I think it.
Are they the same weight, or is it off just by?
I mean, it's
or what?
probably
Do you know what
the same.
weight class they fight?
I don't know what
like
weight class they're
150?
I don't know what they're
Yeah.
fighting this time. I think it's
'Cause-
probably the same. I
'cause
know they jump around.
Poirier went up or down to fight McGregor, or was it the other way around? One of them went up a division,
know.
and the other one, or one of them went
I mean,
down.
they go up and down all the time. I don't know. I don't know if they fight in certain weight classes all the
I
time.
think it's crazy when they like.
'Cause I know he gained weight to fight
When they beat
whenever he
Clayton
boxed.
Boxed. He boxed Mayweather, but he
Mayweather,
always weighed
yeah,
way
Mayweather.
more than Mayweather, I thought, because McGregor's been naturally bigger than Mayweather.
Well, when they
Doesn't he?
did the weigh-ins,
I think he
was
gained
like
weight for it, though.
190.
Because boxers are usually bigger.
But
Like,
McGregor's or Mayweather's small. He's like 5'8", like
so is
140, bro.
Connor.
5'8",
Connor's
140,
small, too.
145.
Connor's like 5'8".
Yeah, but when
Yeah.
he's like cutting weight and shit,
He's like
and-
165, but he
or-
fought Nate Diaz at like 160, 160
I think it's
something.
crazy how Floyd Mayweather fought the huge weight.
Yeah, and
with,
he's-
with
yeah.
Logan Paul. Logan Paul had like
But
20, 30 pounds on
Mayweather's the most like the greatest
Yeah, dude,
technical
he's-
boxer of ever.
Oh,
like
yeah,
to
like,
ensure,
I mean,
Dude, and
ensure
that fight was good, but like I couldn't tell if it was like kind
Bro,
of fake or.
May,
Yeah,
I feel like
scripted.
Mayweather
Like,
spared
he let him
spared Logan
spare
though,
all
because
just like that
whatever.
Mike Tyson fight, dude.
yeah,
Like,
That was
Tyson.
dumb. Well, there was some weird rules in the Mike Tyson fight.
There was like
too.
no winner or some shit.
There was no winner,
Yeah.
no knock. Like I,
yeah, no knockout,
Maybe no
no
knockouts.
winner.
I know the
If you
Logan
get
Paul
knocked out, you
knockout.
don't lose.
Yeah,
It's like what?
like, yeah,
If you get knocked
my
out, you
fucking-
win.
My knee just buckled, bro, like
Yeah.
a lawn chair, and like
Yeah.
I didn't lose, man. It was a
Did
fair
you,
fight.
did you hear Tyson Fury just got
Yeah, his
positive?
camp got
They just- they
tested
just
positive for
they just
COVID.
delayed the
They delayed
fight.
Wilder again, bro. I mean, I
Dude,
feel
that
like
was
Fury
good,
will
too.
fucking mollywop
I just don't
Wilder.
see how those guys like. I feel like they're so fucking healthy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but at the
Like,
camp, it was just
COVID-
camp, and like, but
COVID.
their rules, the boxing
I
rules
just
are
got a
like,
notification Tyson Fury tested positive.
yeah,
which sucks because he's gonna fight in like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
and they delayed.
That'd be the third one, bro. Wilder doesn't stand a chance.
For like a month?
They haven't said.
Bro, but knowing them like 5 months.
Man,
I mean, he
like
wouldn't have COVID,
him,
but I think it's just his training. If you have COVID,
his camp had COVID, and the boxing is
everything.
super strict on any of that stuff.
I'm sure he's probably like still
I'm
fucking
sure
fighting.
Sport is,
like he
so
probably has
strict
COVID.
on
And he's
that
probably
shit.
whooping someone. He's probably
Bro,
shadow boxing someone.
Tyson
right now.
Fury
Yeah,
is
fucking
Shadow
huge.
boxing some
People don't realize Deontay Wilder is a
Fuck this
big
COVID
motherfucker. Like Wilder's
Yeah,
huge, but
huge.
Tyson Fury is like 6'9", 280. Like people don't realize how much bigger Fury is than Wilder, and Wilder's like a mammoth compared to the like
He
average
looks
Joe.
so much better though. Like than
Who?
Wilder.
Oh yeah, well like dude,
he's shredded, bro.
Like Tyson Fury is just like
yeah, but
he looks
Tyson
he looks like
Fury
an average beer drinker that like
he's
yeah,
dude.
he, just,
He literally says that
fucking
he's
bets on sports all day and drinks beer.
but he said that like that's how he feels best because like he said once
yeah.
you get too cut you lose your energy and stuff. He's like
yeah.
I feel way better. He's like I've been cut
that's
before and I
100%.
feel way shittier and I fight way worse than
That's
when I feel now.
100%.
It's like my energy, like all that,
Like when I
and he
cut-
can also take more hits. You don't
Yeah.
realize when you got
Yeah.
that extra blood,
and you
like,
just have
getting
more
hit
power
helps.
when
Yeah.
you're
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
bigger.
when he hit Wilder, the second fight, like that, like right hook, like just kind of clipped him. It didn't even look like
it
it hit
just
him
like
that hard.
fucking like slid across
Yeah,
his face.
and then Wilder just went boom.
Yeah,
I was
just
like,
knocked
bro,
out.
that
I mean,
power.
but when you look at both of them, you're like, this
just
fight
imagine
is
if he
gonna
would
be
have
his
fully
ass.
like connected that.
If 6'9", 270 and you've been boxing your life, you have
Yeah.
some power behind your fucking
Oh, yeah.
swings,
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
Fucking-
He's a scary dude. Both of those guys are scary
I
because
think
Wilder's
anybody
terrifying.
in the UFC
Any
is a scary
heavyweight, like a
motherfucker.
heavyweight fighter
Yeah.
like that, those guys are
Boom.
big.
Like Francis Ngannou in the UFC, like
Yeah.
that guy is terrifying, dude. He's 6'4", like 250. And he just fucking like when he hits people, they look like they time travel. Like no bullshit. Like dude, they literally when they get hit in the head, like they don't know where they are.
Oh yeah, that'd be like
Yeah, like you see
fucking-
spit and like sweat just fly off, and I'm like, that guy doesn't know he's on planet Earth
Didn't he
right
say
now.
in his last fight, like he was saying that like he like masturbated all the time or something?
Fury said he used to prepare for the Wilder second fight. He jacked off 6 times a day to boost his testosterone.
Because doesn't that decrease your testosterone?
Bro, it's Tyson Fury, bro. Like,
And
nothing
I
makes
was
must be
sense.
like
with that
shooting
guy.
up
You should-
tests
you should-
and
yeah.
jerking
Yeah,
off.
You should never.
He
You
must
should
be
jerk
like-
off 6 days until the fight or whatever.
Yeah.
Not,
I
not
can't
6
remember the
times
last
a
time
day.
I did that, but it ain't 6
I was like
days.
15 years old, and I mean, I'm sure that he's on some like weird like hormone growth
He's
thing.
putting tests in his penis or
Yeah,
something
they're-
like fucking.
I mean, he has to because
pumping
he's
his shit
older,
up.
bro. Like, there's no shot he's doing it. I mean, unless he's just like a freak. Like, but then again,
He's
you
just
see
a
the,
weird dude.
Dude, you know he's born like 8 weeks premature or something crazy like that, and he weighed 1 pound when he was born.
What?
Yeah, and
I think I heard
his
about
dad named him after Mike Tyson, the greatest heavyweight ever, and the doctor told his dad that he's like Tyson Fury will never be big, like because he's so small. When he came out, he's like less than a pound, and then he's like 6'9", 260 now.
I don't know if that has anything to do with like when you're born.
Premature.
If
Well,
you're
Well, that's
born-
probably like a very well. I assume.
But
that's
what are
like
the
a
odds of
very
a 1 pound
unhealthy-
baby
Yeah, I mean,
going
you would
to?
think
Yeah,
that he'd be a
well, they
fucking
said he's gonna have
huge
an array of health problems because he was
Yeah.
born so
Oh, yeah.
premature.
Oh, yeah.
And he got named after Mike Tyson. I never knew that, which is kind of cool.
Who
because
was
it's-
that one fighter that we watched at my house and he fucking broke his leg? Remember?
Oh,
Guy-
talking about. I know you're talking about.
He,
Was
like-
it Chris Weidman?
Chris Weidman, yeah.
Dude.
He like stepped on it and it
yeah.
like rolled out.
That was like
Did
the
something.
Anderson
he, like,
Silva
he hit
legs.
him in the cat in the shin and just.
That shit
Dude, that's
buckled.
that shit's the.
So
see, I
that
could
probably ruined his career, man.
Oh, yeah, he's-
That's, like you could probably never take a kick to the leg again.
Yeah.
'cause
Imagine like trying to kick someone again, just thinking that in the back of your
listen,
head.
it's like when
just
you dunk after you've like torn your meniscus and ACL.
Yeah.
Like you're always gonna have that hesitant fear
Yeah.
coming back down.
Oh,
Like,
like
yeah.
that injury. It was so weird because
oh,
you're.
he stepped
your
on
shit-
it and it like
should
cracked.
Never, it
Oh,
should never
dude,
like
fuck.
that shit should never happen.
never. And think about how many people he's kicked, and then he just kicked somebody who has like,
Just like
a
that
metal robot leg.
Yeah, like
and
just like
that
a
shit-
millimeter of the
Yeah, it's
angle,
just-
and then it just. But they kick with so much power too, bro.
Yeah,
Like, that's just.
I wonder if it just hurt the guy though, like that got kicked.
Not as much as it hurt
yeah,
Chris
not
Weidman,
not
bro.
as much as him for
When,
sure.
Imagine watching that, like you could take a leg kick and you just see the guys like you probably look at it for a second, like what the fuck, and
Like,
then you just
why
see
is
him
this
fall
guy's
back.
leg wrapping around my leg?
Yeah, because I'm sure at the time.
Like, why
you're
did I
like,
feel
oh,
that on my
didn't-
inside
that
calf and he
didn't
kicked
hurt
me
that
on the
bad.
outside?
Yeah, why did you
Steps
hit my
back.
other
Like,
leg?
wow, this guy kind of looks like a pussy.
His fucking leg twirled around mine and almost went around the other one.
Oh my god, I couldn't imagine how that.
I could
felt.
do blood, gore, any of that, but limb
That was
snapping
pretty
is
bad.
like my
Oh,
one
yeah.
thing
Well,
that I
seeing
fucking
your arm,
hate.
like,
Have you ever seen
fucking-
people doing leg press and
Yeah,
their
or like
fucking shit falls back?
powerlifting.
Oh, yeah,
or
their
powerlifting.
knees,
bench,
like-
or they do
They're
like
just
they
they're
hang clean.
powerlifting and their knees just fucking go the other way.
Dude,
dude.
I
Yeah,
can
they-
imagine like your legs like being right here. To
Yeah.
your
Yeah, they
face,
power.
like,
Oh.
They go like this.
You're, like,
and then their arm
kissing
just
your
goes
shins.
out. I'm like, nah,
That
I
shit's
can't do
like,
that
oh.
shit.
fuck, man.
That shit sucks.
That would
like-
like fuck you up.
And
for your
I always
li-
think about that when
forever.
I'm lifting too. I'm like, what if my arm just went this way?
Yeah, but then I think about that, then I'm like, bro, the videos I've seen of the guys doing that, they got like
lifting so much
18,
weight.
45 pounds on each leg press. I'm like, I'm not doing that shit.
Yeah.
I'm not even anywhere near that. I don't have to worry.
Yeah. And most of the times it's like you're just lifting wrong. When you're leg pressing, you shouldn't lock that shit
Yeah,
out. Or you're
someone
fucking
locks on a
shit.
1,000-pound leg press. I'm like, you fucking idiot! Like,
You
I don't even do
idiot.
that on 400 pounds.
Yeah,
like,
I don't
I
know,
can't
yeah.
lock out, let alone 1,000.
Yeah, dude, fuck, that's too much weight, man. Like,
No, yeah, that
I'm-
can't be good
I'm like
for you.
300 or whatever
Yeah.
4 plates is. Remember that one day I hit 4 plates with you, but I only
leg
did
press?
like I only did like 3 or 4 reps.
But like that's good for you. Like at that point, like you
But
don't
when
need
I
to
start
go
feeling
over.
my like knees
Yeah,
kind of
shake
shaking a little bit, like that shit scares me, man.
When you shake, that's when I catch myself, my arms. I push it up, and it's like, all right, we're good.
Yeah, that's why I like
Get-
be holding my
Give myself
knees.
a high five.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
all right.
I don't see
My
how
arm down.
those people
Yeah.
be bench or leg pressing 1,000 or more. You know,
Dude,
You
yeah,
got-
Wow.
they just like genetics, and like they also been like fucking leg pressing for 10 years straight, so their
Yeah.
legs are made of steel.
And most of the people are like big, just like a lot of those like pressers that do that shit.
Yeah,
are
like
fat,
Cody
too, and they're
Montgomery,
just,
bro,
But
like, that
some
fool's
people are like
crazy.
actually in shape.
Yeah, no,
Hey, so I got a crazy story to tell y'all that happened to me yesterday.
What happened?
So yesterday was my last day at my job that I worked for 6 years, and I asked my boss if I can ride his pit bike around.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, yeah, that's cool. You just gotta chase my dog around with it. He's got this dog named Lola, and it's like man, I don't even know what kind of fucking dog it is. It doesn't matter.
the
But,
big dog.
No, it's a,
Okay,
it's a
it's not-
puppy.
He's like, yeah, hey, my
Yeah,
pit
it's
bull
probably
wants to go
like
for a run.
It's
I'm
probably like
no,
a
dude, I'm
30-pound
good.
dog, dude. But he loves to like chase the bike and stuff. So we're like riding around the
fucking
house.
killed it.
Michael's probably got like 2 acres of land. You know, I'm riding around like crazy fast, like hauling ass on this pit bike. And this dog is like fucking keeping up with me, dude. And like the dog likes to run up and like bite your legs and shit, you
Yeah.
know. So that's why you want to like go fast. So we're like coming around
Some
the back, and
natural
I'm coming
selection
around. I
shit.
take this corner like real deep, and the dog's like coming straight across the fucking field, like straight towards me. So I like go out a little bit further, and the dog is like not even looking straight, bro. It's looking right at me, like so focused on me. And I like turned to look at her for like 2 seconds,
Showing
bro,
her
and
dog.
she smashed into this metal ass trailer. Dude, and it was so loud, bro. Like it was like a bang, dude. And the trailer like moved, dude. And she's like this little dog, bro. And she hit the trailer so hard, like she hit the bottom corner of the trailer where it's like sharp and pointy and shit.
Oh, shit.
And the dog like
I feel
did a
bad for
fucking
laughing now.
backflip, bro.
You got,
And I like fucking,
clotheslined.
huh?
Like you got like clotheslined.
Dude, straight up, bro. So I like turn
Feel bad
around on
for
the dirt
laughing.
bike and I jump off because I'm like, oh fuck! Like I watched
anyone
that
see
shit
it?
happen. It was nasty. No one
Just
saw it.
you?
It was just me. And I run over there and the dog's just like sitting on his ass, and I'm like looking around and I like see this fat gash on the
Oh,
side of her
no.
ribs, bro. Like 3 inches wide. Like, you know, like I could peel it back and like look down and like see her
Oh,
ribs and stuff.
shit.
And I'm
Damn.
like, oh fuck, dude.
That's a bad way to leave.
Bad way to leave, bro. I'm like, fuck, man. Fuck you, Michael, for having your dog fucking chase me. So I like pick up the dog, run
Shit.
over to the house, and his wife's home, and I show him. And she's like fucking tripping, and the dog's all like choking, like trying to breathe. There's like
Fuck.
foam on her mouth and stuff. I'm like, fuck, dude. This dog can't die on me, dude. Like I'm like,
There
tripping.
goes my letter of recommendation.
Yeah, I'm like tripping right now. I'm feeling
Yeah.
sick to my stomach. Like I feel like I want to throw up. I feel so shitty right now. And so like, you know, this fucking gash is like so nasty looking, bro. It's like gushing out blood. Like it's crazy. And like, so they come home, Michael comes home, and like I could just tell he's pissed off at me. Like he's like telling me it's not my fault, you know, but I kind of feel bad because
Right,
if I wouldn't have
serious.
asked to ride his dirt bike,
Yeah.
fucking shit would have never happened.
Right.
So they ended up going to the doctor and getting stitches and shit. And she had to get like 12 stitches.
Jeez. So she's good though.
Yeah, she's good,
Damn.
but she's like, you
I
know,
mean,
she's
I feel
got
so
some. I'm
bad.
surprised. Like, I thought she got like broken ribs and a punctured lung or something, like something
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
And no, he just had a dog named Shiner like for like 15 years, and he died because he had like a tumor on his ass.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And then he just got this dog, and I just fucked it up. And like
dog
I'm
up.
like,
Bro, I'd be like, it's natural selection at that point, though.
I'm
Let's
like,
be
fuck,
real
this
here.
fool doesn't need another dead dog in his life. Like, this fool's gonna be depressed. I'll never be able to come back to this job.
Yeah, that sucks.
On your last day, it's like, deuces, I'm not.
So,
sorry about your dog.
Yeah, dude, like, we're
Hey, about that
leaving.
letter
I
of
was like,
recommendation.
all right, see you later.
Yeah, text me,
Sorry
let me
about
know what it is.
fucking your dog up. And he's like, all good, and walked away. And, like, you know, he had, like, I don't know. I was just like, I guess he wanted to say fuck you or something. That's what it seemed like.
fuck.
But,
that sucks.
yeah, all day
That's
yesterday. I was, like,
crazy.
feeling like shit, dude. Like,
It's not on you, though.
yeah.
The dog's a dumbass.
I thought you were
and
gonna
he's
say
a
like the dog like jumped.
Yeah, and you ran it over.
I thought you were
So-
saying
No,
you ran the
dude,
dog
that's
over.
that's
if
what.
you ran it over, I'd be like, bro. Like,
Yeah,
But
no.
it still wouldn't have been your
Yeah.
fault, but like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
no,
would have been more your
I'm
fault.
pretty good at riding those things. I would have fucking
But a dog,
hit
it would
the
have been. I
brakes
mean,
or
the dog
something.
just sometimes just runs in front of dumb shit. Sometimes, you know.
Yeah, dude. Like when we went back to look at the trailer, bro, and there was like a glob of hair like stuck on the corner of the trailer,
Jeez.
Jeez.
dude.
That's fucked up, bro. That
Yeah,
sucks.
bro.
That's crazy.
That
Shitty.
sucks.
I was like talking to my ex coworkers about it today, and they were like, "Yeah, Michael was just like upset. Apparently, he was there. He like took the dog in at like 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and like didn't leave till like midnight. So he was there
Jesus
like
Christ,
for
8
all day.
hours. That sucks.
Shit.
So I assume like that's probably why
Dude,
he's like.
it takes a
pissed.
while at the vet, though.
Yeah.
Like, one time,
Yeah.
Jess's dog got into a box of chocolate. Bro, that's had to be, like, 5 or 6 pounds. And this dog weighs, like, 11 pounds max. Like,
Oh yeah,
half
the
its
dog
body
was
weight
a
in
boxer.
chocolate.
That's what it was.
Oh, boxers are sick.
They have like thin skin, you know.
Yeah,
Like,
they live till, like, they're 8, too. Why would you get, like, but...
yeah. Well, I
They're-
think his last dog lived to like 12 or 13.
Yeah.
And then it like grew a fat tumor on its
Yeah.
ass, and it couldn't shit.
Bro. But no, dude, yeah, going to the vet, we got her fucking just a little rat, bro. Like, sorry if she's watching this. Like, tiny little dog, love her to death, but she, like, we came back and just destroyed this box that was full of chocolate, and I was just like, ah, fuck. So take her to the vet, like, $350, get his goddamn stomach pumped. They said it was like 80 beforehand, but it was 80 for the stomach pump, then like 120 for the service fee, like
Dude,
95 for after hours. Like, so they hit us with that
What
shit.
the
We were there
fuck?
for like 4
After
hours.
hours?
Yeah, it was
I
like
thought those
after.
fuckers were
Yeah,
open
it was like
24/7.
an after hour thing. Well, it was 24/7, but outside of business hours, they
Right.
charge you like an extra 100 because if
Right.
it's after business hours. And I'm like, you guys are fucking assholes.
They probably
Like,
charge you for like anesthesia. And
yeah,
all that
bro,
other
dude.
bullshit.
And they said, oh yeah, she threw up a lot, bro. We were there for like 4.5 hours just sitting in the parking lot, and I was fucked up when this thing happened. Like, I was hammered.
Man,
because
if
we
my
came
dog
back.
ate a bunch of chocolate, bro, I'd be like,
Yeah,
fuck
so-
you, bro. I ain't taking you
No,
nowhere.
she
You
would
just
have
gotta
died.
make him drink a
Dude,
bowl of,
no,
of milk and bread.
Yeah, she would have died, bro. Like, it was half her body weight in chocolate. Easy, dude. It was like dark chocolate too, like the
Oh,
worst.
my
shit.
dog's like 140, I think.
Yeah, I
so.
see your dog. He'd have been fine.
But
This
that
little
motherfucker,
baby-
if I left out some chocolate, that fool would fucking.
dude. Yeah, and then
scrump that
she's like
shit
wagging her tail after she eats it. I'm like, bro. I was like, God damn it.
I feel like dogs can just keep eating and eating and eating
Dude,
until
just
like
fucking-
they just
if
fucking
it's like
fall
something
over and
delicious
die.
like that.
Dude, it
It's like
cleared the
me.
box
If I-
out and is wagging its tail, snipping, like trying to eat the scraps. I'm like, you fat fuck. Like,
That's how I'd
what
be if
the
I
fuck?
had a whole plate of chocolate chip cookies or some shit. I'd be like,
Yeah.
let me eat
I'm
all
not
of
even.
those.
Yeah.
I don't like sweets really, so like I'd be
Yeah.
like, I ain't fucking eating that shit.
Yeah, bro.
Fuck that.
No.
I mean, they probably get bored of fucking eating dog food all day. Like,
Yeah.
have you guys tried that shit?
No,
Actually, like
no.
I tried a little piece.
I feel like it tastes like shit. And
it's really like bland and
Yeah.
fucking. Oh,
dogs,
man,
because
it's
dogs
fucking-
have to have the same taste
Dogs,
buds as
yeah.
humans. They're
Oh,
probably
yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Fuck you."
Dogs,
And
they're just eating their
The
food, like,
commercials
yeah,
make
it's
it
just
look
like
like
eating
it's like filet mignon and potatoes
right.
and
Yeah,
shit,
yeah, yeah,
and they're
yeah.
like,
This
"Oh, I
shit tastes like
hate
ass."
this shit."
Yeah,
Dude, they're
when
like hating their
I
lives.
feel like when my
They-
dogs watch me eat a steak or something,
And they're just
They're
like,
like, dude,
they're like,
fuck
"Fuck
you,
you,
bitch."
guys."
drooling,
Fuck.
dude. I'm like, man.
because they can smell that shit.
Yeah,
bro.
I'm like wondering if they could smell the same, like how we can
Dude,
smell.
They
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
have the same
Better.
taste buds as humans. There's no shot, and like we just give them shit food, and they're just
Right.
like, "Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you."
Like,
Like,
yeah.
pour some cereal. They're like, "This bastard." Like, fuck.
like-
They're just like
They're just
munching
eating
on some
Yeah.
boring ass shit.
cardboard type shit.
I mean, like, but if you look at the bag, some of them be saying like steak,
Yeah,
chicken,
steak,
bullshit.
salmon, chicken. I'm like,
Like,
yeah,
and you're
my-
like,
yeah,
what
have
the
a
like
fuck?
maybe like the scraps from like the Olive
That's
Garden
why
down
I'm
the street,
thinking. I'm like,
bro.
maybe this shit is good. I'll give it a try. But fuck
Nah,
no.
that's just a
It says steak on it. Let me get a piece.
Yeah.
Let me get a
Let me
piece
see.
of that
Dude,
kibble.
And that shit's expensive too. I get a
Fuck
bag
yeah,
of
dude.
food. It's
Dude,
like
like
$68, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
dude.
what?
Like,
Like,
fucking,
It's
like,
like
damn, I
John's
could-
in this bitch.
I could take me and my girl on a
yeah,
date and
bro.
spend that much.
Fuck. I can fucking shop at Walmart for
I
me
gotta-
for cheaper, bro,
Hell
than
yeah.
this
Cost
shit.
me $60 a
Shit better
fucking
last
week
for
to
a
buy
year.
this
Yeah,
shit.
fuck it. Like, have
Fucking dudes living a good life.
yeah, whoever invented pet food, like all those owners are just their margins. They gotta have like 80% profits. They probably put just dog like shit
Dude,
in that
shitty
stuff,
ass.
bro.
They
Literally
probably
dog
put
shit.
like
Yeah,
some
they-
raw shit
like,
in there.
cost us
like,
$2 to
the
make
chicken's
this.
like a month old, and they're like, "Fuck it, throw it in there."
It's like
all
$2
the- it's
to
all
make
the
this
scraps
food.
From, like,
Yeah,
restaurants and shit.
they go get the bottom of the
Like
grease
garbage.
pan at a fucking steak like house and like, all right,
How they
that
make
steak.
dog food.
Yeah,
That's
they-
fucking weird.
I don't even want to know because I'll feel bad for giving it to my
It's like how they
dog.
make- it's like how
It's
they make
probably
hot dogs. Have you
disgusting,
seen how they
dude.
make hot dogs and shit.
Dude,
Yeah, exactly.
It's like that shit.
it's probably
some hot dog
nastier than
shit.
like McDonald's chicken, bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bro. I
I
bet
don't even know
McDonald's
what
chicken
I
is
don't
probably
even
even
wanna know.
healthier.
Yeah, yeah, right. They're like, bro,
Like-
just go get 10 nuggets for $1, and it's better for your dog long term
Right.
than it is for this shit.
Be
Cheaper
making
too,
them
probably.
Shit though.
So he almost killed a dog.
That wasn't his fault though.
Yeah, dude.
Y'all ever
Like
been
his
attacked
wife
by
was
a
even
dog?
saying, "Oh fuck."
So I had my lip, part of my lip ripped off by a
Yeah, my
dog when I was a
girlfriend
kid.
like got bit in the face by a pit bull and like
Fucking
ripped her-
stitches and
Oh,
all
yeah.
that shit. I was like 5 at the time. I
Man,
was,
if the fucking dog did that to me, like we're
bro,
going.
I was like 5 years old, sitting in my garage, right, just fucking vibing, like, you know, I'm a kid, like playing with a Nerf gun or some shit. And our neighbors, it was like 9:30 at night. Fucking little, I like look across the street, and the neighbors across the street. We didn't know this at the time, but they were really abusive to their dogs. Like they had to put down their golden
So they're very
retriever.
aggressive.
Yeah, they put down their golden retriever because their golden retriever like attacked the kid. Like golden retrievers don't attack kids you know what I mean?
Unless you like fucking punch that.
Yeah,
fool.
exactly. And so I'm
10
sitting in
times
my
every
garage
day.
just vibing, doing my thing, and their dog comes across the street, probably like 50 pound. Can't even remember what it was at the time. Strolls across the street into our
Or you
garage.
hand me one of those,
Bro,
please.
motherfucker just jumped up unprovoked, didn't even say anything, just ripped me up. Like I don't even feel him biting me because like you know you're a kid, you're in like shop. And I went inside. My mom had a crock pot full of fucking like marinara, dropped it, shattered. Took me to the fucking hospital, like put four 6 stitches. And then I had to go get, like, part of my lip was ripped off. I didn't scar, thankfully. They stitched it back on. I remember they put this, like, thing over my face, and they're just, like I saw shit. You see the shadows, like,
Did
the
you feel
silhouettes of the
anything
people.
when they were fucking?
No, bro, they injected me with the numbing cream of the century because I didn't
Yeah.
feel a fucking thing, dude. Like, they just were stitching me up, and, like, I had a mask over my face, like, or whatever, like a cloth. So I couldn't see, but I could see the silhouettes, like, the light over me, and, like, see, like, 6 figures, like, then it's, like, screaming, yelling, and, like, they're stitching me up, bro. Like, yeah,
Dude,
that's just
that's
it.
fucking
I'm pretty
wild.
sure my parents put that dog down because I never saw that dog again, and, like, I
Yeah,
guess.
or they just opened
No,
the
we
front
gave the
door
dog
and
away.
were like, get the fuck out.
Yeah,
Me
bro.
too.
That dog never came out again, so I'm pretty sure my parents just like because they can't. You have the decision, I guess, if your kid gets bit, whether if
Yeah.
you want to put it down.
Or if
pretty
your
sure
kid
my
gets
parents
bit.
said, "Fucking send him to the gas chamber, bro." But yeah, that was
Into Auschwitz.
yeah,
Take the dog to
yeah,
the fucking oven.
yeah. Put him out back real quick.
We're
Let me
having
get the 12
fucking
gauge.
some good old meat tonight.
Yeah, that shit sucks. What happened when you got hit by a horse?
Yeah, so
I gotta hear this story.
yeah,
Fuck
dude.
by a
So when I
horse
was
dick.
like 6 years old, it was July 4th, which was my birthday,
Yeah.
and my mom and dad like rented some horses or some shit. It was back when we had like land, and so they brought some horses out, and I was just a little kid, and I was on this fucking horse, and I guess the motherfucker didn't like me or something. I don't know.
No,
I don't
looked at
remember
your
what
ass
happened
and he's like,
exactly.
"Fuck this
But he
guy."
bucked me off, and I fell underneath him, and he fucking just kicked me right in the fucking face. I still got a scar right here on my eye, dude.
Damn. Yeah, horses are big, bro.
So every time I see a horse, I like get a little, flashback. I'm like, get the fuck away from me, bitch.
Yeah, fuck
Nah, I
you.
don't say that.
I never
I'll
ridden
pet
a
him and
horse.
shit, but if someone's like, hey, let's
Pet
go
him and
ride
shit.
some horses, I'll be like, hell no. I'll
Like,
stay
no-
away. I'll
no
watch.
shot.
I'll pet. I'll
Yeah, I
fucking-
don't blame you. Fuck-
Animals are scary, man. They be fucking
Dude,
people
the
up every
big one-
day.
Bro, you see people over in like Africa that get killed by like hippos because they like go try to take a photo with it. I'm like, dude, you couldn't pay me enough to get within a mile radius of a fucking hippo.
Hell
Those things
no.
are like the most like vicious
Dude, there's
things.
no way you're outrunning those
Dude,
big fuckers.
and
out
those
there.
they're like the most vicious animal. I'm pretty sure hippos kill the most
I
people
thought
a year.
elephants were like super.
No, I think hippos kill the most a year. Look it up. It's like hippos or
Kill
rhinos.
the most what?
people a year.
Like humans?
Yeah,
Like, they
I'm pretty
kill
sure
the
like
most?
the hippopotamus is like, dude, if you like see a hippo, dude, you're fucked. If a hippo wants you dead,
They have like big teeth, right?
dude,
Or,
their mouths open up like this fucking
Yeah,
big.
yeah.
I just didn't
It's
think
like-
they were.
They have
like,
tusk,
deadly animals.
right?
Like,
they
I
have
thought-
they have
Hip-
tusk.
Yeah, I think the males do.
Oh, okay,
Dude,
yeah. And
but
they, like,
hippos are fucking insane.
Really?
Yeah, look up how many people die to a hippo a year. I think it's like the most out of any animal.
Dude.
So, number one, I guess animal that kills the most is mosquitoes.
Okay, well
So that
that's like
makes sense.
mammals though. Mammals like not mosquitoes carry
guess
malaria
I guess I could go
diseases.
with
Dude, but I feel like, you know how shitty of a death that would be? Like, yeah, my brother died because fucking a million
got
mosquitoes.
mosquitoes.
Yeah,
fucking-
because
Well,
it's like
I think it'd be
it's
more like a
it's
mosquito
malaria.
bites
It's
you and
malaria. It's
Malaria's
malaria.
not
Yeah,
big.
Over in like Africa,
I guess
malaria
whoever,
kills
like-
a
I
fuck
think
ton of
malaria is
people.
the biggest death.
Yeah,
the biggest
and because in
death,
Africa, bro,
in the
there's
world,
no
I
like
think.
vaccinations for that shit. Like, because
Oh
like
yeah,
you can't
Africa,
get to those
There's
tribes.
probably like mosquitoes over
Yeah.
there that are like fuck the size of your face.
My dad went over
bro.
to Africa for a mission trip like 10, 15 years ago, and I guess he like drank from like a water hose, and you're not supposed to drink from their water or something, and he got like super sick, and he thought he had malaria, or he got sick from something, I don't know what it was, but yeah, he thought he had like malaria and
Yeah,
shit, and I was
bro.
like, damn.
Over
that's
there-
fucking
Would you
It's
guys
no
ever go
joke.
to Africa?
I never went. My dad.
No, I'm
my
saying if you
dad-
had the chance, would you go?
Yeah,
I mean, to
don't
go
know
check
what
it. I mean, I'd get the
afford.
I'd go to the fucking CDC and say, "Give me every vaccine
Yeah, I mean,
known
they
to
all
man
got
to protect me
vaccines,
from
so-
whatever the fuck is
Oh
over
yeah,
there."
I'd be going over there in like a
Yeah.
bodysuit,
Yeah,
bro.
like a hazmat, like
Yeah,
get off the
exactly.
plane in my big yellow
No, but
suit,
when
like,
you go
"Hey,
over there-
hello."
I guess when
Yeah.
they went over there,
Look at
they
this-
all to get vaccines.
look at this white
and
guy, like,
shit.
who-
Nothing against Africa. Like I feel like it's a dope place. It's
Yeah.
probably really
Yeah.
beautiful. There's some
I
probably
mean, when you
cool
think
ass
of
shit to
Africa,
see,
you
but
don't think
like,
like cool place,
But it's like
it is nice.
but it's like Australia.
but health wise, like probably
Yeah.
gonna get
I'd love to
fucked
go to
up.
Australia, but I'm scared of like all the fucking
Dude, go to the
animals there.
outback. They got like the most deadly. Bro, like they have the
See a fucking
taipan.
snake and shit. Like
Yeah.
those
The-
Oh yeah, they
black
probably got some
mamas and
fuck-
shit.
The
Oh, yeah.
taipan in Australia, it's super rare. But like, if you took an M&M and divided it up into 1,000 pieces, that much venom from a taipan can kill a grown man.
Right.
But it's like a very rare snake. But that's like the most terrifying thing to think about. It's
Dude,
like,
I fucking hate snakes.
Dude,
bro.
I don't mind
hate
snakes.
snakes.
Spiders, bro.
I
That's
don't
spiders
care
in
about
Australia.
spiders.
There's
Spiders you
like,
can
oh, that's
kill.
the wolf spider, and I'm like, what?
Spiders
dude?
you can just
fuck
like,
off.
well, like spiders, you can see them. You can just like, all right, squash that bitch.
Yeah.
Snakes are like,
But
you
spiders
can't squash a
hide.
snake.
But
You
spiders
can't
hide.
squash no snake, bro.
Yeah.
This is like a little baby snake,
Yeah,
but
but
even that you don't
even
even
that,
you
but
don't
if
want
it's a
you don't
baby
want to
snake,
be
it's probably not
stomping a
poisonous.
snake because
But-
that motherfucker would come up and bite
Yeah,
your
but a
ankle.
spider
How do
can
you kill a
hide in your
snake
fucking
very
couch
easily?
and just bite you, and you're just like, I
Crawl
don't feel
in your
good. and it's
ear,
dead.
make a fucking nest in your
yeah,
ear,
and then you
like-
just like wait, you just die, like
Yeah, you
sitting
just
on the
wake
couch.
up and you're
least it-
paralyzed.
It's like,
Yeah.
it's like, hey, why is Corey not moving? And
Yeah.
he's like blue, and there's
At
like
least,
a
at least I
spider.
don't, at least I didn't like
He's
see
blinking
it
his
happen.
eyes, moving his
But
fucking
at least I
nose.
didn't like see it happen. If I just like saw a snake bite me, that would freak the fuck
Yeah,
out
but
of me.
I'd
I would
rather.
go to the
But
hospital
the thing, I'd rather
immediately, no matter
know
what
I
kind
got
of
bitten by a
it is.
snake. Like you get bit by a spider, you might feel like a little prick and like be like
See,
whatever.
you guys don't have to worry about snakes because you know you work inside. But since
Yeah,
I work
for you,
outside,
that's
man, I
fair.
come across those
I've seen a-
copperheads every fucking
Yeah,
day.
came
dude.
across a rattlesnake
Dude,
when I
I
was a
would
kid
fucking
once
be
outside of
pissed.
my backyard in Florida, bro. So
I
most
kill those
first off,
fuckers every time.
like probably snake this long as this table. Most beautiful snake I've ever seen, like diamonds glistening, like literally cute, gorgeous snake, and it slithered into the fucking bushes. And I'm like 9 or 10, lived in Florida, and I looked in the bushes, I couldn't see shit, and I just heard a rattle. I was fucking gone. But they're beautiful snakes. But yeah.
Oh
I
yeah,
guess so.
rattlesnake. Like there's some like cool snakes out there, you know, that
Yeah.
look fucking crazy and
Yeah.
like dope looking.
But yeah, I don't
they're
go near.
venomous as
I
fuck.
wouldn't go near. If it looks
Yeah.
cool, it's probably
as long
venomous.
as there's a
bro.
glass between me and the
Yeah.
snake, you know, I'll be
Right,
talking shit
right,
and
right.
be
I'll be
like,
talking
yeah,
shit,
fuck
but-
you, bro.
Yeah.
You
He's
will
like,
never.
The snake's just like,
But
if I was
these-
right next to you, you'd fucking
Yeah, if
die,
this glass
bitch.
was in here, fuck.
They look at you
you're
with dead
on
eyes.
your-
Dead.
They look at you with those dead eyes, and you just like, ah,
Yeah, when they're
fuck.
like sticking their tongue out
But
and
yeah,
shit. I'm
yeah.
like,
you were right. That the hippos are the
Most deadly
deadliest,
mammal.
I guess, mammal.
Yeah, bro,
they
those
kill
things
How many
about
people-
500 says human deaths per year. Hippos are about 500 to 3,000.
dude, that's a
doesn't
big,
seem
big
like a lot.
discrepancy, bro. Like,
dude, you
Yeah,
know,
that is
people will
weird,
probably
but
be
that doesn't seem
walking
like a
up
lot,
like,
though.
yeah, but you.
oh, this looks like a sweet, cute animal.
This,
and
is,
then
or
that
this is a
motherfucker
cute
just-
watering hole, bro.
Yeah,
It seemed like a lot. Even
Or like, I
3,000.
played that hippo game when I was a kid. I loved
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
You know,
let me
like,
go
when
up
you-
and slap its
Yeah.
ass. Maybe it'll do the same
No,
thing.
It's
Yeah,
weird,
bro.
though. I mean, 3,000 a year doesn't even seem like a lot, though.
Bro, but think about that. For a wild animal to kill, like that's like 3
I
people
would
a
think
day.
I would think like alligators would kill motherfucking people.
That's like 2-3 people a day over.
Well,
over-
I don't know how many people go near alligators, but I could see a lot of people going up
feel
to
like a lot of people
hippos
go
and being
near
like,
alligators.
fucking.
But gators
Oh.
really, you don't
but
got
you
to
see,
worry.
but you see a gator and you're like,
You-
fuck that
but
guy.
you don't really have to worry as a gator
Yeah.
when you're once you become an adult because like kids and
Well,
young animals, yeah. But a hippo doesn't matter
I
if
don't
you're
think
LeBron
gators
James.
are that threatening. I think it's the crocodiles that are.
Yeah, because
Crocodiles.
crocodiles aren't, but they're not native in America. They're like,
Oh,
and,
yeah.
like when I lived in Florida, gators are a normal thing. Like any lake,
Oh, yeah.
pond you go by, there's a huge gator warning sign. It's like it's a dude.
Yeah, they'll still fuck you up.
Yeah, but like
you gotta
bro,
go fuck with them.
it's a fucked up story, but at my old neighborhood, there were gators that lived there, like, and because we had a huge fucking lake, and apparently one day one of our like neighbors lived across the street was walking her little fucking poodle next to around the lake, and a gator came up, snatched it, and just ate the fucking thing. Never saw it again. But
that would be the most terrifying thing. See my fucking
But
dog.
it says the number one most dangerous animal in the world is the Nile crocodile.
Yeah, those are in Australia. Yeah, crocodiles are fucking. Those would fuck you
See,
up.
I know.
Fatal attacks a year.
Yeah, the reptiles.
My dad's got a buddy. His name's Matt. He owns like a gator farm, but he has a
gator farm. That's kinda
he has
sick,
like a bunch
low-key.
of. It's
That's
just like a
kinda
big ass like it's like a 20-acre pond that he has, and he has like these fucking 10-foot electric fence all the way around it.
Okay, that's good.
And he's got like hundreds of gators, bro.
Damn.
Bro, they'll pop up out of nowhere. Like in Florida, it's not uncommon to find a gator just chilling in your pool. Like it's a normal thing. Like there's literally like Florida like has numbers you call for gator people. Like bro, people will be like, oh, there's a fucking alligator in my pool, and like if as long as you don't get near it, you're chilling. But like they'll just
That's
come
what I'm
out,
saying.
get it out because it's a normal fucking thing.
That's what I feel like. That's why I feel like that crocodiles.
Well, that's
and
just probably
alligators
like
are,
in Florida.
deadly.
Yeah, but those
right,
are like.
but that's it. I mean,
If
that's a normal thing where you're just seeing a crocodile, I feel like if you
well, you don't
near
see
it, they'll
crocodiles
fuck
in
you up.
America. You see
Or
alligators. Yeah,
whatever.
But yeah,
I feel like if
I'm
you
pretty
just
sure
see
people
one-
probably in America do have crocodiles.
yeah, like pet crocodiles or
Yeah,
some
they probably
shit.
like
Yeah.
fucking get them shipped over here.
Yeah.
and they're
Oh,
like-
dude, people have like pet fucking like Siberian tigers. Like, there's
Oh, yeah.
18 of those in the world. Like, I have 2 of them. Like some
people,
rich
people
fuck.
release like alligators and fucking lakes near here. and
Yeah,
shit.
dude. Like Grapevine Lake has gators.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like,
and, like,
but people don't realize you can go out to if you're out in the middle of a lake,
Lake
you never have to worry
Lavon.
about a gator because
Yeah.
gators can't go out in the
Right.
middle of a
But
lake.
they're
if
like,
you're near.
yeah,
But
they're more like in the
shore-wise, yeah.
shallow, swampy
Yeah,
Like
areas.
at our lake
like,
at Cedar or at Lake Cypress Springs, apparently there's like this like Facebook group that someone said they saw a gator, and
Yeah.
most people say they saw one.
But as long as you don't go at night and you're not fucking a dumbass, like you can avoid a gator. You know what
But,
I
like
mean?
sometimes we swim at our dock and shit all the time, and I'm like, damn,
Yeah.
what if there's a gator over here? Like that would suck.
Yeah, that would really blow.
Like
you know, just the other day, one of our customers was telling us about this guy, like 2 years ago, died at Lake Louisville.
yeah.
They were, I guess, like on a wakeboard boat, and they were doing like some wakeboarding, and they went into this cove to turn around, and this guy fell into like a snake pit underwater,
Fuck.
and a bunch of water. It was like a bunch of water
Water
moccasins, and they killed him like
Dude,
right
that
there.
would be my
That's
biggest,
a
one of my
fear.
biggest
That's
fears.
a dude. That's like the
Falling
worst
into
way to die, bro.
Falling into a pit of snakes is like probably one of
That's
my top
some like
five biggest
like
fears.
Revenge of the Mummy
Like what
type
the fuck
shit,
are they
bro.
doing? Like, is there just like 500 snakes and
Yeah,
like
just
chilling
one
and
little
they're all
pig,
having
like,
a
Yeah,
fucking-
well, think of
they're
it. They're
having a party.
nesting there, and all their little babies hatch. It's like 50 babies right
and that
there.
big
It's
ass
like,
fucking
fuck.
tank falls in. They're
Yeah.
just like,
If I'm going into it,
That
if
sucks.
the boat's going in the cove, I'm letting go of the rope, and then you come back and get me.
Yeah, or just be like,
gone.
don't take me to the fucking cove.
I wonder
That
how
sucks.
long you would die if just a bunch of people like snakes just bit
Oh,
you.
dude, it's probably got to
Wouldn't
be
be
like
fun.
5 minutes, man.
Yeah, but you
10
probably
10
drown
minutes.
too from shock. Like you
Oh,
probably
yeah.
died from shock and drowned, and like then
I
the
would
venom would
hope
kill
I
them.
would.
Imagine
Yeah,
like
so
trying to get the
quickly.
body out, man. Like you probably.
Yeah, dude. Hey, a guy, like, bro, if you're the diving team going to rescue, like he died by a bunch of snakes, I'd be like, yeah, Bill, you got this one, bro.
Hey, Bill, I'm checking out, man.
Hey,
you're on
hey,
your
give
own.
it to the new guy.
I'm on
Yeah,
break.
yeah,
I'm on
hey,
break. I
Hey,
can't
new
go
guy,
out.
you're up. Proof your stripes.
Hey, Eric, get over here, Eric.
I'm on break. I
He's
can't
got
go
like
for this one.
200 hours of training.
Yeah. he just joined the academy,
Fuck
bro.
that.
Like, all right, time to earn your stripes, kid. Let's go. You're riding
Yeah,
solo
Imagine if
today.
you saw that too, because like if you drive near
Oh.
it, you might like the snakes. I don't know.
Yeah,
they
or
come
he's
on
like
the boat
screaming
too
in the
and shit.
water,
I
and
don't
you
know.
just see like fucking. Oh, dude, yeah.
I mean, like, I guess they would
I get-
just
like,
be like
would-
right at the.
dude,
I mean, because I don't think they can go
the-
underwater for very
Yeah,
long.
but then
right?
you're stuck with the dilemma. You go back for your friend, like like and try to rescue them, like
I'm
jump
sorry,
in the
but
water.
if one of y'all like gets hit in a snake
Yeah.
pit, dog, like.
Dude, you
I
drive
hate
up and try to
snakes.
jump in.
No,
He's like,
maybe I'll-
help, please.
maybe I'll
You're
just,
gonna,
uh,
you're gonna die either way.
I'm just gonna drive the boat over you,
Yeah.
okay, and like
Like,
hopefully
aim for the propeller.
I'd be like, get your gun, please shoot me, kill me.
Bro, that
now.
would suck ass.
That's
Poor dude.
what is-
R.I.P.
That is. Speaking of that, what is like the worst way to like? That's like top 5.
I think I'd rather do that though than like burn or drown.
I think burning and drowning would be like the worst.
Fuck.
No,
Dude.
I don't. I think I'd rather drown than get eaten by snakes.
Bro, I don't know, bro.
Drowning,
Drowning,
just like choking. Like, you've choked on like water
Yeah.
before, right?
Yeah,
like
no,
that
man.
shit sucks.
Times
like,
a
you're just,
thousand,
like, really
times a
trying to catch your
thousand
breath
too,
and
I don't
stuff.
know, snakes.
like you water ever go down the wrong pike and you just cough a shit ton. Like
I mean,
imagine
yeah,
that times,
snakes
like,
would suck too, because like
But
imagine
I
like
think
you're getting.
choking on, like, when you're drowning, you choke. I mean, I think it's pretty quick.
Bro, I don't know.
I don't know,
That'd
you
be
gotta swallow some water,
That'd be
couple gallons.
excruciating. Yeah.
I think it's.
I think like
But everyone says
5
drowning's the
gallons
most
is
peaceful way to
what
die.
it is.
Most
Yeah.
peaceful, most violent.
I've heard drowning is the most peaceful way to die.
No, violent drowning is like one of the worst ways to die.
Dude, that's
sounds
gotta be like,
Freezing to death is one of the most peaceful ways because you just fall asleep and then your body starts like stop
Numbing
shivering.
up.
The best way to die is
Yeah.
obviously just old age. You wake
Well,
up. You're
yeah.
dead. Well, you don't wake up.
But I'd rather
Yeah, you
just
wake
die
up
in
and
your
you're dead.
sleep,
burning
but,
or
like,
drowning's got to be the worst fucking way, dude. Burning would
I
suck
don't know.
dick
I
too,
think
though.
that might have
Fuck
been like
that.
some kind of dumb shit. But I feel like growing
I mean,
up,
there could
I
be
always
some
heard, like,
pretty like
drowning is the most
violent,
peaceful way.
aggressive deaths
But it's-
out
Yeah,
there.
like getting
That
mauled
would
by a
suck.
bear could suck.
Oh yeah,
really suck.
Or if you're
ass.
like, imagine like
or
if
a
you're
shark.
on
Or a
shark would
Yeah,
suck.
because well,
Shark
you
would
normally
suck.
die from drowning from a shark attack. That's why it sucks
Yeah,
so
dude,
much.
and you know, like if I get bit by a shark, like hopefully it's head first.
yeah, bro.
So just chop my
or I hope
shit.
it's like a Jaws type shark, so just eat one bite. I get like cut in half. I'm like, okay, I did. But if it's like a bull shark where they just like rip you apart piece by
Oh
piece.
yeah, imagine like
Oh,
20
shit.
sharks.
Probably
like-
should have
yeah.
looked that up.
Yeah, drowning's got to be the
I
worst
looked
one.
up what's the most peaceful way to die. I didn't really think about that. It's the first thing that popped up was the National Suicide Prevention Hotline.
Yeah, you're pinging right now.
That's
to
fucked
somewhere.
up. People are like posting on
Yeah.
fucking the Google. Okay, this is the most peaceful.
There's like a
way.
Reddit page dedicated to it. Like,
Yeah, maybe I should have looked
like
that
all
up.
the users were like last online like
I would-
500
I
days
think-
ago.
when we
I would
scroll
think
through
there'd be like a
Instagram-
better way, you know, to get around that kind of shit. Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna be scrolling through Instagram tomorrow. It's gonna be like suicide.
It's gonna be trending on TikTok one of these days.
yeah,
like,
yeah,
so
you're
shit.
gonna get like
Are
a
you,
call.
are you in need of help?
Hey, yeah.
Someone's gonna call you tonight, dude, and they're gonna be like, "We saw that you
Like,
were
now
looking
let's do
up
a fucking
suicidal
podcast.
Dude, your
Hotline.
FBI agent just sent your contact info off, bro.
Alright, so on a lighter note, what else are we talking about?
The see McGregor just said he's gonna kill Poirier this weekend.
He's
said
gonna
I'm-
kill him.
He said, "I'm gonna kill this."
He's gonna
Ocho
make- he's
Cinco
gonna make
asked
him
him.
commit suicide?
Ocho Cinco asked him. Ocho Cinco asked him. He's like, "Are you locked in for this weekend?" And McGregor said, "I'm gonna kill this man." I was like, "Shit." I can't wait for this
Dude,
fight.
Conor McGregor has said that so many times. Like
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
been like, "I'm gonna take your fucking
Dude,
head."
I'm gonna bounce your head off like a basketball, bro. You should remember.
I'm gonna
what-
fucking
bro,
kill you.
dude, do you remember what fucking Draymond Green said to him? So that when McGregor was fighting Floyd, and McGregor came out in a Golden State jersey, but it was like an old Golden State jersey. I can't remember who he was wearing. And Draymond Green tweeted at him or some shit and said, "Take that jersey off. We rock him with Floyd this weekend." And McGregor said, "I don't know who the fuck you are." He's like, "But stay in school, kid." And he's like, "I don't know what game you think this is. You bounce balls off the court. I bounce heads off the floor for a living."
Yeah.
Like
I
said,
think I have
he's told
heard
Draymond
He
Green to
said
stay
shit
in.
like, "I'm gonna take your fucking head and hang it on the spike."
Yeah,
Like, dude, he
bro.
says some crazy shit, bro. You know, like he doesn't think. He be
McGregor-
saying,
It's crazy. Like those people's jobs are to fucking hurt people and just
Dude,
try to kill
if there
Yeah,
wasn't
that-
a
like, that's your-
referee
that's
in
your
the ring,
job.
if
Like,
there
my
wasn't
job
a
they
is
ring,
to
would kill
fucking
each
beat
other.
people's face.
If there
and
wasn't a
break
ref in the
bones.
octagon,
it's
they
crazy how that is a fucking professional sport.
bro, that's the gladiators back in the
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I love
Except
it.
Bro,
they
can
use
you think
weapons and
UFC was
shit and
intense?
slice-
Gladiators back in like the fucking like
Everybody loves watching
1400.
people beat the shit out of each
Yeah.
other. I don't know
That-
why.
that's
It's
awesome.
just fucking.
Fucking
It's
love
just
it.
human nature. We're
I mean-
programmed to like violence. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
It's biological.
Violence to
Bro,
an
can you
extent.
imagine gladiators though? You just watch like your fucking favorite gladiator get his head cut off. Like, no, I loved
Yeah,
him, Mike. No, bro.
Yeah, fuck, yeah.
Thaddeus, no.
But everybody's like, yeah, fuck yeah, do it again.
Bro,
You
bro,
know,
that
fucking
shit.
People are fucking crazy, dude.
The shit they used to do though, like so barbaric. Like the best gladiator fighters would get weapons, and like people that were like committed of like treason against the king or some shit would get thrown into the gladiator pit without a weapon, and then they would just put the best gladiator fighters with like fully decked out to just go kill them. I'm like, bro, can you imagine? You're just like, fuck. Like you get committed for treason, like you get charged with treason against the king or whatever, and
Yeah.
they put you in the pit, like the pit, and like fucking Spartan 300 just comes out and just fucking cuts up all your like, bro. That would be horrible.
Oh yeah, that'd be fucking terrible. Or they drop you in a fucking 10,000 foot hole.
Yeah, dude. I'd rather do that than get killed by a gladiator. I'd be just like,
yeah, because if you fall 10,000 feet into the dark hole in the cement, you're probably just gonna blow up.
Yeah,
in the face off of Dustin Poirier and McGregor, Conor McGregor just tried to kick Dustin Poirier.
Yeah, bro.
No way.
Yeah.
Bro,
I just watched the video.
The funniest thing, if you see these bodyguards that, like, sit there to keep the fighters apart, these dudes are huge. They're like 6'6", like 250, just yoked. And I'm like, these guys could probably beat the shit out of both these guys.
Fucking, if Conor's gonna say that shit, he's got to back that shit up. When he gets in the ring, I hope he turns into a fucking animal.
He normally does, though.
Yeah,
but he's not like the animalistic fighter. He's the calm, cool, collected, pick you apart, like, just strategic, just like...
That's what I like, how he's actually talking shit and he's actually doing some shit like that. Because last fight, it didn't seem like him.
Yeah,
because he was not.
But he did.
Shit.
But he did work with Tony Robbins, and that was after sabbatical. After he lost to Khabib, he went on like a 2-year. He had a kid, so he took father time off, and he lost to Khabib. And he did work with Tony Robbins, like the motivational speaker, to like get his mind straight. And so he goes into the fucking fight with.
Dude, he's been through like a lot of crazy shit. Like on the news.
He got like charged with
like his wife throwing chairs and a dolly at a bus window. Like,
but dude, honestly though, what he did, he is the realest dude ever. That whole him throwing the story behind that. The whole him throwing the chairs at the bus. I can't remember.
He threw a dolly, bro, like a moving dolly.
But you want to know why? His fighting camp got cornered by... I can't remember who called him out to fight. Yeah. And they cornered one of his boys in the U.S. And he was in Ireland at the time. And they cornered him. There's a video that surfaced of them, like, ganging up on the guy that's in his camp. Like, that guy's camp that he was going to fight. Like, a bunch of them. Like, calling him a pussy, like, roughing him up. McGregor got on a fucking plane after he saw that, flew to New York where that guy was training, and when that guy was leaving his camp, he threw a fucking chair through the window because they fucked with the guy in his camp, and there was like 10-on-1 when that happened.
Yeah, he threw a chair.
Dude, but he flew. Get you a guy that will fly across the world to back you up. He's a real fucking dude for that.
He's real.
That's
he threw a chair and then he threw a moving dolly. Dude, those things weigh like 30, 40 pounds, bro. Like, and he threw that shit like 40 feet. Like,
utmost respect for him,
you gotta have some muscle for that.
He flew from Ireland to New York to go like at the guy's camp, and he brought his camp after they.
My boys.
He said, "You fuck with me, you fucking pussies," and like threw it through their bus. I'm like, yo, he's a real one for that. No matter how much hate he gets.
And then the news comes, and then they blow it all
up. He's a fucking. He's
a threat. He's trying to do this.
Somebody said, like, you know what? Regardless what
how many times has he been arrested? Because he's had the cops.
He hit like a 90-year-old guy in the face at a bar once. Apparently.
Yeah.
Like just socked a fucking.
Oh, because I think it was because he was
whiskey was trash.
Yeah. He was showing off his bottle, and the guy said
your
something.
Whiskey or your whatever is trash.
Proper 12, bro. You know he just sold his majority stakeholder, his majority stakes in Proper 12 for $600 million. He made more off his whiskey brand than he did off the UFC. Yeah. He made $600 million. That's how much he sold in his shares.
I've never tried that bottle, but I really want to.
It's not bad, but like it wouldn't be. But it wouldn't be as big as it would if it wasn't for his brand. But it's not a bad whiskey. But it's not anything that I would. I only bought it because of Conor McGregor.
Right. Was it good?
No one
tried it.
Yeah, it's not bad, but it's not anything like crazy. It's like Conor McGregor's.
Is it Scotch?
It's good.
Scotch.
It's good. It's
Scotch whiskey.
But it's good. But it's not anything I'm gonna go buy.
Like pretty fucking.
It's a medium price. It's not like a super high end.
Is it like pretty strong though? Like
it's a normal percentage of what the other ones are.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, I bought it because I love
name
McGregor.
For a bottle.
Proper 12 Irish whiskey.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good name. It's pretty good.
He's a real one though. Regardless of what you think, like bro, that fool flew across the world to go with his team after one buddy from his guys. Like that's some real shit.
I hope
I mean, fuck,
I'd probably do some of that for my homies.
Yeah.
So,
but like, he's been in the news a lot. I mean, I feel like he's a good dude though. He just.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a businessman, though. He knows what he does. Like, everyone wants to watch the guy.
I think he was like the number one athlete in the world that made the most money.
He's he revolutionized the UFC for paying, because historically UFC fighters got paid dog shit.
Yeah.
Like
he's like number one top paid athlete.
And like he'll fight, and
one of the top.
He fights once every 2 years, and he'll just make $30 million off a fight. He fought Floyd Mayweather, and like Mayweather made like a $300 million, and he made like $100 million, even though he got his ass beat. But he made $100 million.
It's all about just business
because of the pay-per-views. Everyone wanted to see it.
How much money do you think he has?
I think he's probably a billionaire. I bet.
I mean, you can see his net worth.
Yeah, look at his net worth. I bet you
it's probably not accurate.
I bet you 1.1 billion.
That's
my
guess.
The
most
no,
accurate.
I'm gonna guess like fucking 400 or 500 mil.
I said 1.1 billion.
Because I feel like when you look at people's net worth on there,
But
like,
that
it's
is
not
never-
actually.
it's not that.
It's never
accurate.
like 100% accurate, but it's pretty fucking.
Because like
accurate.
I've looked up some people, like you go look up Mike Tyson, like you probably
Yeah, but
or
Tyson
like
was a demon back when he fought, so he made a good load of money.
like he's still
So,
gotta
like,
have
this
money.
seems pretty low.
And like if you go look up like OJ
What's his-
what do
Simpson,
y'all say? What do
What's
y'all
his
say?
net worth?
What do you guys say?
I said like 400 or 500
After
mil.
selling off his proper 12 shares, like $1 billion.
See, this is 200 million.
Dude,
but-
he just sold his shares for 600 million with proper 12. Like
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
got to be fucking.
Wait, so
like-
does that have a date on it? Like when it was
Yeah,
This
last?
says 2020,
Oh, so he sold his shares this year though.
but I looked up 2021 and it still says. I mean, it's hard to say 2021.
Look up how much he made off his proper 12. Look up majority shareholder sales. I think it was like 600 million.
You know, if you look up like OJ Simpson, dude, like he was.
that dude killed his fucking girlfriend, bro.
Oh yeah, no doubt. And then he went to prison and got out. But if
For
you like,
armed
I follow him
robbery.
on Twitter, dude, and like he seems like he lives a luxury life. But if
Oh,
you
no,
look
he
it up,
does.
it says he's only like it's like a couple 100,000 or 2 million or something. And I'm like, no way.
Yeah, no, that fool's got money.
Oh yeah, he's got big money.
Well,
Right.
he honestly, but then again, he did get when he went to prison for armed robbery. So you're not going to be robbing people unless you're fucking like
well,
you're not. If you're a multimillionaire, you're not gonna be
kidnapped
robbing
somebody
people.
because they had his all his shit
That's I don't know that.
and like in some hotel.
That's
He
fuck.
like
So
kidnapped them.
Conor McGregor sold his with co-founders though with two
Oh.
other guys. Looks like he sold the majority stake of his whiskey brand Proper 12 to Primo Spirits for $600 million.
Rolling.
So those other two guys
So I
probably
guess
got.
it's kind of I don't know if the co-founders, so maybe split 3 ways. I don't
Yeah,
know.
but he probably took more since he's the face of it. But yeah, like
Yeah, he
still.
probably-
But we're
I don't know.
200
They probably
mil.
only got
He's
like
got to be
50
worth
mil
more than because he made like 100 mil off the
I mean,
Floyd fight.
I think
His
most,
endorsements.
on Celebrity Net Worth, like everyone's usually like
Yeah, he's probably got like.
Hey, wait,
secret
random. Look up
offshore
Tom
accounts.
Cruise's net worth. Like, random.
Tom Cruise.
Yeah, I was curious. That dude's spending everything. You know who the highest paid actor is? Tyler Perry.
Really?
Yep, billionaire
way.
because of like the endorsement. The look up Tyler Perry net worth, the billionaire because of the fucking investments.
So
made.
it's fucking Kanye West.
Yeah, but like
Oh,
Kanye
yeah.
West
Well,
lived
he's
with
like-
the Kardashians. That's a cheat code. Like anything,
Yeah,
anytime
Tom Cruise is
Kardashian.
600
The
million.
Kardashians are.
But look
already
up Tyler
filthy
Perry net worth.
billionaires.
Tyler Perry's the richest like actor ever because of like the endorsements he made.
1 billion.
Yeah, $1 billion. Like
Could you
Tyler Perry's
imagine,
a
like,
billionaire.
You wake up one day and you just got $1 billion in
Yeah.
your bank account. Like, all right. So what's the first thing you're going to buy if you have $1 billion? like-
Fucking submarine, bro.
A
Or
new-
some
a
shit.
A
house.
submarine? That's like half of your money.
Submarine,
That shit's
why?
like 600
Hey,
million.
bro, y'all are flying. We're taking the submarine.
All right,
Y'all want to be there in an hour? We'll be there in my submarine.
Yo, I
in
bought a
14
USS
days.
submarine. Don't know how to
No,
fucking drive it.
I'd buy a probably. Bro,
You gotta have like
This
50
shit takes
people to
14
drive
days
it.
to get across the country or some
Yeah.
shit.
Bro, I don't know with $1 billion though. That's tough.
I buy a house and a car.
I
And
buy-
No.
I'd buy
just
some
the first thing. Only if you have $1 billion, what's the number one thing you're buying? There's only one.
a Big Mac. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm buying all
I'm
the
kinda
Big
hungry
Macs.
though, low key. I'm about to go for a steak.
yo, I'm going to Nick and Sam's and
I'm
fucking
going
renting
to
out the whole
Bomb
restaurant.
Steak and Chop House right now. Let's
$1
go.
billion.
Dinner's on me. No
Fuck.
drinks though. No
Probably
drinks, though.
sports.
Yeah,
team.
we're all drinking water and
Bro,
fucking
I'd probably buy a
lemonade.
sports team if I could afford it with $1 billion.
That'd be dope.
Buy
That's
what?
A sports team.
I
That's
like
like
the
the.
Oh,
sports
yeah.
team.
I-
I'd probably
read
like
it.
put my money into Dallas Cowboys and the Mavericks and shit. And
I'd be like, yo,
fucking
Jerry,
be a part of their
Jerry,
Right.
co-owners. Jerry, co-owners.
Hey Jerry,
Right.
bro, I'm trying to have you as my favorite caller.
Well, I'll
Hey,
bet
hey,
all of my
Hey,
money.
Hey, Jerry, I know
Oh.
this is Cowboy Stadium, but I'm a big Patriots fan. Can we have
I
one
know you
section
got
of the
like
shop
7
with Brady
billion,
jerseys?
but-
Just one section of the shop with Patriots, please.
I would probably just do something that could make.
Hey
more
Jerry,
money
I'll
in the
give you
future,
$1
for
billion.
sure.
Come have dinner with me and be my friend.
Hey, Jerry, just get on my Snapchat and take a snap story with me. Like, hey, buddy, best friend.
Most people would probably just like not do anything and just like
Sit in bed and
buy
be like,
whatever
fucking-
they want.
But
for
you
the rest
will
of their
never
life
run out of
until
money
you
with
go
$1 billion. You could not
mean,
go broke
you-
with $1 billion unless you
I mean, you
tried.
probably could if you bought.
People could.
Unless you tried.
Like you could, dude. You could straight
A
up
bill-
go to the
bro,
fucking
do
casinos
you
and be
really-
like,
Okay.
like
Hey,
900 million on black.
No, I'm doing billion. No.
Imagine if they hit though.
Billion on red, like right now.
That casino probably
1
wouldn't even let
billion
you
on
do that
red.
shit.
No, they couldn't.
Imagine how
They couldn't fund that, bro.
I know,
Imagine
that's
if
like
that
the whole
shit-
fucking.
The owner would get a call like the second you tried to place that, and like,
no, we don't have the
fucking
funds for that
like
shit.
50 armed guards and SWAT teams would be there thinking it's
What?
like some kind of fucking
Has
scam.
anyone ever done that? Went to a casino, put $1
No,
billion.
no
Nah,
shot.
there's
No
no-
casino has.
I know like a
capital.
couple, like some millions for sure.
Yeah, but
like,
no casino has a capital to pay $1 billion.
dude, because like
On a
think about it.
50-50 odds, no shot.
So if you win 900 million on red, I don't know what the
Well,
payout is.
it's
for
usually-
that,
it's
but
usually
it's got to
like
be.
you would
double,
you would
you
lose
double.
like you'd get 40% of it in taxes probably after.
Well, yeah,
all
but,
said and
like,
But
done.
you would
put
have
on-
billions of dollars.
Yeah.
No, but
probably.
if you put $1 billion on red and you hit, you'd win a billion minus
Technically.
taxes, whatever.
Yeah, so you get like
Usually-
500.
okay.
It's usually
No,
like it's
you
usually
get
like
500
double.
million, and the government would be like, "Fuck yes!" Like thank
yeah,
God.
I just
Yeah.
won 500 million
the
off my
government. The
billion.
government would just. Be
I
like,
just based dude, 500 million. Could you imagine that? You put $1 billion down just to win 500
Yeah,
million. Like,
the taxes.
I
at the
would. It
casino
would be
are
fun.
fucked.
It would be funny to go to the casino and just if you got $1 billion, just be like, "Hey, I'm putting $1 million, just $1 million. That's nothing."
Dude,
Yeah,
Just
that's
imagine.
nothing.
I'd
1
tell
million
everybody.
on red.
Fuck a million.
I'd say get every fucking. Give me the microphone. I'd say everybody come to the table right
Or
now.
put
Come
a
to
million
roulette
on
right now.
red.
We're putting
Yeah.
$1 million on red.
Hey,
I'd
come
say
to-
red or black. Straw pull, red or black.
You know how much bitches you get?
Yeah.
How many bitches?
Yeah.
Well, everyone would be wanting to suck your dick after that night.
yeah, there'd be some dudes
Dude.
in there trying to suck your dick too.
Dude,
I already
Hey,
know.
how much you got?
For real.
Somebody.
Hey man, you know $1 billion.
You're like, hey, I'm a millionaire. What do you got?
Hey,
you got
bro.
$1 million on.
$2,000 to $2,000, bro. I got you. If I would had $1 billion, dude, I'd be going and like fuck $1 million betting. I'd fucking be like, yo, 20 million on double green zero or whatever the fuck it is. Because I know if you bet on that, it's more money.
No, if you bet like red,
'Cause it's
red
rare to get-
10 or whatever.
It's rare to hit the green. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but I'm still gonna
they
go
have
black
the
and
zero
red.
green
Oh,
and
shit,
the
I
double
didn't
green
know.
zero.
I
And
don't
those
play
are like
roulette.
the rare.
Yeah, but those are like 2 out of like the fucking whatever you call it. But yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. It's like fucking impossible to see those numbers hit, but
13.
Rather
You
have-
ready? Would you rather have no one at your wedding or no one at your funeral?
no one at my funeral.
Bro,
Yeah.
if I'm at my funeral though, I'll be looking down like fuck
I don't
you.
give a
I'm
fuck, I'm
haunting
dead,
you.
bro.
Hey,
I'm
as long
probably
as
having
somebody's
fun.
in there like gracing me, you know, the pastor is in there gracing
Pastor,
me.
bro, imagine just
Hey,
like
big
they-
respect to you, brother.
No, imagine when there's a funeral home though, and they just like see employees.
Dude, your
and, like,
wedding
no one
is
showed
like
up.
time of your
Yeah,
life.
but I'll
man.
just
That's
Photoshop
like a-
people in. Kanye West was
No,
at
but I
my
wanna
wedding,
have fun.
fuckers.
Yeah, I'm trying to get fucked
Yeah,
up.
I don't care about pictures. I'm
I'm trying to
I don't
get
care-
fucked up. Maybe
Yeah.
fuck my girlfriend's best friend or some shit, like in the back.
I don't care
room.
about. I don't care about having.
Nah, I'm kidding.
I don't care about pictures, bro.
I love my wife. That's bro.
I don't care about pictures.
Hey,
I
what
wanna have
happens at the
fun.
wedding stays at the wedding, you know?
All right. Would you rather accidentally send a nude to your dad or your boss?
Dude, I'm the heads down for my dad, dude. Like,
Yeah, bro.
dude, he's already seen he's already seen that
Yeah,
shit.
that's
So
fair.
like,
That's fair, probably. Yeah.
you know, your
Yeah.
boss.
As a bro, now mom or boss? Boss, probably.
Because like, what if
Okay,
your
mom
boss
or
is a
boss?
girl? You know,
Yeah.
like,
Like,
I guess it depends.
if it was my mom or boss, boss, but dad or boss,
or
dad. Because
what if your
like,
boss is like, gay or something, and
He's
you know,
like,
it
hey,
works
I
out
didn't
for
know you
both
were
of y'all,
like
I
that.
guess.
He's like, hey, you just got a raise, bitch.
Hey man, I'm setting you to the top. We're going out tonight. It's on me.
You just got a promotion with that dick pic.
All right, I got one. If you could choose one, would you rather be rich or famous?
I've heard that.
famous.
Oh, you have rich?
Rich, 100%.
Yeah, I
don't
feel
care
like
about being
being famous.
I don't
Wait,
give a
be
fuck.
okay, wait.
like-
Are you like broke, poor, famous, or are you like have money, famous, semi-money, famous? Are you
I
like
mean-
dirt
Okay.
poor, like hobo? Poor,
Yeah, yeah,
famous?
yeah.
You're like
If
TikTok
you're
famous,
fucking poor as fuck,
but you're not, and
you're a
but you're
nobody.
not, but
Oh,
you're not
then rich. Then, but I figure when you're
Rich, you can
famous, you,
make
might not
money.
be rich.
I don't care about
but
being
you could
famous,
have
bro.
money.
you
I
could
don't
be
care about
rich
being
and then
famous.
become famous.
Yeah, but
Yeah, that's
if
fair.
you're just,
but you could also
I
be
don't care
famous
about-
and become rich.
You know,
I'll
all
make
those
my own
people-
whiskey band like
100%.
Conor McGregor. Boom, done.
But
Right.
all dude, being famous, you like can't go nowhere, you know,
Yeah,
because
I don't wanna be
everybody's
fair.
like,
Rich.
I'm fucking looking
Honestly-
out for you.
honestly, I wouldn't wanna be
rich. Y'all
famous.
are right.
Fucking
Y'all are
all these
right.
people
Rich.
with cameras and shit.
I honestly, I don't want to be famous. How would they be rich?
Yeah,
I
that's
don't wanna
fair.
be famous.
Honestly, thinking about it, yeah.
Because
I'd
think
rather
about it, you
be
gotta
rich.
stay home. You can't do shit.
Like I would honestly, I
You
would
can't
rather,
go to
I would never wanna
Chipotle
be
and get a
famous.
burrito
Yeah.
without 30 people coming up for an autograph.
Yeah, be like, hey,
Yeah.
autograph, buy my Chipotle.
Dude, you get out of your car and people are just videoing you. It's
yeah,
weird.
like you can't fucking
Like
drive
Toby-
away because you got a fucking 30 news
Like
guys
Chip-
around
yeah,
you.
you're
Who's
at
this-
Chipotle
was
and
it
people
Tobey
are just
Maguire,
straight
the guy that
videoing
played
They're
you.
like
Spider-Man?
so interested in your life.
It's like, oh, I
Hey.
saw fucking Justin Bieber. Look at him. Oh my god, I'm videoing him. He's at Chipotle.
Hey,
It's like,
Justin, why
dude,
did you
chill.
change your hair color? What is
Like,
it?
who
What does it
cares?
change on your life? You know, like
That would piss
how
me
about
off.
fuck you and get the fuck out of my way
Like,
and mind
imagine
your own
just walking
fucking
down the
business.
street and someone's just like,
Like,
everyone
I
just
just-
videoing you. Like, oh, look at this guy. Look at him.
Yeah, like you got TMZ on your ass
like,
the
fuck
whole
that. I
time,
don't
like
wanna be
waiting for you to
famous.
fuck up so they
It's
can
like
fucking
breaking.
sprawl on you.
Corey
bro.
Short sneezes at the restaurant.
Right.
Peanut allergy? Question mark.
Like,
got
who cares?
and he had COVID and spread it.
And
through
he
the
has
whole
AIDS
restaurant.
too. He must have AIDS. Like, it's just
Breaking.
Like,
Corey Short runs a stop sign in West Hollywood.
cancel him.
Yeah,
Cancel him.
imagine owning that much land.
Dude, did you see they're like closing some of the national parks because of I can't remember. It's one of the biggest national parks. I can't remember if it's in the U.S. or not, but they're closing it permanently because like the people coming through to go see it are like fucking up the natural terrain and like destroying it and it can't
Really?
recover. Yeah, I was like, fuck, that sucks.
That does suck. I bet a lot of people are like fucking bitching about that.
Hell yeah.
Wait, so has anybody seen the new like Fast 9?
I haven't
Nah.
seen. I
I
watched
wanna go see it,
I
though.
watched
I-
1
I
through
heard
8
it
this
was
past
good.
2 weeks. So me and my girl
Oh,
have been
really?
watching 1 through 8 to go watch 9.
Oh, really?
But we're gonna illegally stream it. There's like 1, 2, 3 movies and all those sites. You can get it in like HD and just stream it. Put a HDMI, put it on the big.
I
screen.
mean, that one website we use, you probably go on there and watch it.
Yeah, just do that. But
don't know
I
if
can't
that
wait for
website
Fast
does,
9.
But
But I didn't like how the 8th one. Like, okay, I understand
How
they
many
got
more are
to
they
gotta
gonna
be
make?
respectful of Paul Walker. I get that, but like
I feel like they
wish
should have
they just-
ended it after Paul
yeah,
Walker.
or given some kind of context because in the movies
Paul
they're
Walker
just
has
like
a brother, right?
yeah.
yeah.
So he's in like all the
I think
new.
they finished off the movie with him a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Like
Is he
CGI'd
in the
him.
9th? Paul in the 9th because he
No,
wasn't
I
in
don't
the
think
8th
so.
at all.
No.
He
No,
was.
no, but he I think he died in the 7th.
He died in the filming
in
of the 6th.
filming of the 6th.
The six, yeah.
So
So like,
died filming
I think he
the
filmed.
six.
So like,
You-
sometimes I think his brother was like in allegedly. I don't
Got
know.
that guy's name, but they were hauling ass.
It's
It
like-
would've
Yeah,
been, like,
they were going to a
200 something.
charity event
Is it
too.
like a Porsche? Like
Yeah.
it was one of the cars. Like
They were
doesn't have,
they were
like, traction
going
control
very
and shit.
fast, and
Dude,
they
just
lost
like that
control.
Ryan Dunn guy, bro.
Yeah,
Died
Yeah.
fucking
jackass. Yeah,
died in that Porsche.
Yeah, those
going
Porsches
200
are
something miles an
fucking
hour.
Crazy.
it's like
He doesn't die off all the shit. he
Those
did in
cars are so
Jackass.
nice,
It's
but
like a
fucking
it's a
safety.
Super, it's
No.
a super
That shit's
fucking
out the
scary
door.
car because it doesn't
Yeah.
have traction control. It doesn't have like all this fucking
Yeah.
technology
Safety
to
shit.
It, safety
Yeah,
shit.
like
Yeah.
if you crash, it's like you're
It's
crumbling in a
if
tinfoil.
you're going
Yeah, it's like
fast as
crushing a
shit,
fucking
don't
beer
turn-
can, dude.
yeah.
This is exactly what
Yeah.
happens to your car. It's gonna blow up.
Yeah,
That's why if
It's
I
crazy
ever,
how he died like that. Like when his like whole reputation is like driving cars.
Yeah,
and, like,
he wasn't even driving. That's
Yeah.
the sad part. He was going to a charity event too. Like, bro,
Right.
do you know like
that
how they
sucks.
wrecked? I can't remember.
That apparently, I think what I remember reading, they sped up and they hit a corner
Yeah, I
too
think so.
fast, lost control, traction didn't.
Yeah.
but they were at like a racetrack, right?
No, they were driving
they
to
were
a
go-
charity
they were
event.
just
They were
driving
just
on
on
the
like
road.
roads.
They were just going
So it was
fast,
like
too
on public
fast.
roads.
Yeah,
Yeah.
public roads,
I
and
think it's
just
just going too fast.
just hit some shit and lost control and boom.
I mean, I think about the guy driving. He's like, "All right, we're
Yeah.
gonna fucking hit this shit." And Paul's probably like, "All right, let's fucking do it."
go.
I
Yeah,
mean,
he
because
died.
like, you ever been in a fast car?
Yeah,
Like any of y'all?
Yeah.
Like my buddy,
it
Jack.
is kind of scary when you're not the one driving. Like
Yeah,
when
yeah.
your buddy's going like 160,
If
you're
you
just
don't
like,
trust him.
fuck. Okay, bro, come on, bro. Like chill. Got winning. Poirier McGregor. I got McGregor. I got McGregor.
Wait,
Third,
are we wrapping up because you're leaving?
I got McGregor by 3rd round TKO.
I want to say McGregor because I always say McGregor because I just don't want to be biased because I really like him and I want him to win. But,
Oh, I'm biased. I'm a McGregor bandwagon.
Man, these fucking.
But every time I bet on like someone that I want to see win, it never works out.
I got my money on McGregor 3rd round TKO.
If I'm a betting man, which I bet,
I kind of want to bet on the fight.
What are the odds? Wait, can you look the odds up? I haven't.
Like,
I haven't
obviously,
seen the
I'm not
odds.
gonna bet a fuck ton of money, but I'll throw $100 in on McGregor.
Yeah. What are we looking at?
Dude,
for
you can
odds?
literally bet on anything in the fight. Like it's like
Yeah,
some,
you can bet if they touch gloves, like
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the first
It's
round
insane.
or some shit. I'm like,
I bet a lot
How the
on it.
fuck am I gonna know?
like he walks up, like right when they start, and they just touch gloves. Like,
It's like,
oh, there's my
let's
$200.
go.
yeah, it's weird. Like if you bet on,
but
like,
I
shit
just
like
hate
that,
betting on fighting because, dude, like anything can happen. It's not a team game. It's a one-on-one thing. I don't
So
know. bro.
McGregor is a negative 115.
So he's favored. You got to bet $100 to 115.
So when it's negative, that's more
they're
of the
favored.
favored.
Yeah. So basically,
So-
if you bet
so
$100, you'll win 115.
Yeah.
Just put it that
So
way.
The
every
more
time-
negative it is,
So whatever
the better-
so,
the better-
So
yeah.
whatever.
yeah.
It's pretty even. I mean,
Yeah, that's a fair. But McGregor hasn't fought in a second too. But then
last time
again,
he fought was Dustin Poirier. And
Yeah.
That's
same with
probably
Dustin.
why he's
wait,
the
when's
favorite.
but Poirier's fought since then,
No.
hasn't he? Oh, he hasn't fought.
There's a lost fight too. They both
Oh,
fought.
I thought Poirier's fought like since then.
No.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're both of their last fights were just them two.
Yep.
I can't wait for that shit. I
But
think it would be
Saturday,
dope to go
right?
watch it at AMC, but
But
at
we
the
can also
same time,
illegally stream it at someone's house too.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. Like, I think it would be so cool to go watch it in fucking movie theater. Like, think
That would
about
be
how
cool.
It would be
crazy
But the
that
thing
would be.
is, I go to
wings,
a fight.
I want
Oh, yeah.
beer.
I don't want fucking popcorn and candy bars.
and they'll probably be selling it, but you'll probably pay like 2 slices of
Yeah,
pizza,
you're gonna end up
$19.50.
spending by yourself. You're gonna end up spending more than you will
Probably
pay.
you probably spend a good
individually.
150, 200 if you want to like
You're
enjoy
gonna
the
end up
fight.
spending more than you could have paid.
Well,
just
and
on
then
the,
and
on
the thing
pay-per-view.
is too with that is like yes, you can go for the undercards, but like dude, the undercards can range from like 2 hours to like 5 hours depending on how they go. So it's like
Well, it's-
you could be sitting
it's not
there
worth it.
getting there like 7 p.m. and like 1:30 finally McGregor comes on. I'm like, dude, I'm fucked up.
I can't.
Yeah, you gotta watch.
But the thing is,
Like,
like,
I need
like-
some. I
but
need
if-
some.
If you're
nose
watching at a
candy.
movie theater, you're probably not gonna be
the,
fucked up because
who's
you're
all the
gonna-
prelim fights
Yeah.
before? Do you know who's fighting?
I mean, there's a
couldn't
lot.
name you. I know I'm not that big of a UFC fighter, so I don't know. But
I don't know any of like.
yeah, I know the main
Fighters that are,
card
like,
anytime
prelims or
ever.
whatever.
I just know the main cards, and I know who's disgusting, and I'm like, that guy's fucking gross. I've seen 5 like the last year. I've seen 5 highlights on Bleacher Report of him like fucking somebody up.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's. I don't really know much of the.
Yeah, I think that would be cool to go to AMC. I would be down to go to the AMC for like the Wilder Fury fight because also Wilder Fury that's like 12 rounds. You know that's going to go for a while. Whereas McGregor Poirier that could be over in the
I
first
feel
30
like if
seconds.
There's 200
you know?
people in a room. Like a
Yeah.
fight's gonna
That-
fucking break out, bro.
Yeah, that's fair. No, especially like in a like Super Bowl or some
Because
shit,
there's
bro.
Conor McGregor fans in there, and there's
Yeah.
fucking
Poirier, but like
Poirier-
especially in like a
Poirier
Super Bowl or
fans.
some shit where it's
You know,
team
somebody's
oriented.
gonna be talking shit,
Yeah.
and everybody's drinking. You know, the
That's- I
CEO
feel like that'd
probably
be
has no
safe.
idea.
They
what
probably
he got himself into.
police. I guarantee you there'll
Oh
be
yeah, there's
police
probably
there.
gonna be tons of cops in there.
Yeah.
But I don't
But
think it's
still,
worth
that
it.
doesn't stop people.
I think
it's- don't
think
it's
for like
worth
a
it.
boxing match like Wilder Fury where that's gonna go for a while.
Yeah.
But UFC, the problem I had with UFC, like Josie Aldo McGregor, I paid for that pay per view or I chipped in, and the fight
Lasted
ended in
really quick.
6 seconds, and I was like, I just paid $20 to
Same.
come to this watch party to watch
I remember
Jose get
we
fucking
watched,
knocked out 6 seconds.
We went to Buffalo Wild Wings one time. We watched Conor McGregor and it was Daniel Cerrone, the Cowboy, and
Yeah.
that was like a 1 minute fight.
yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah,
all
yeah.
that
We watched
hype-
the whole. We were there for
We
2
watched.
hours.
We watched
3 hours.
all those bullshit ass fights.
But like
prelims.
it's really just about the experience. Like
Yeah.
you go there, you watch all the
I
fights
was
are
pissed
great.
that it
all
was
the
that
fights.
long.
Yeah.
It
That's
does
why
suck, but all the fights were great, and I had a good time.
Where
so,
you
like,
guys? Where are you guys trying to go this time? I
I'd
want
be
to.
down to watch it at someone's house.
I'm down.
I have a studio
At someone's
apartment,
house?
so I'm not really plausible for that one.
Yeah.
For
Well,
what
I
I
mean,
found
like-
out.
are you trying to do it here, Corey?
Good. Honestly.
Dude,
I don't know where
I
else
would
to
come
do
here.
it.
That's Saturday night, right? That's
Yeah.
the fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to go out Saturday. I
I don't want to go watch it somewhere
stupid
because
money
it's
this
you have to
weekend.
pay and then you have to buy drinks. You're gonna end up spending more than you could pay on a pay per view fight, anyways.
Dude, I'd rather
Yeah,
come,
I could just pick up a
Dude.
24 pack of beer
Yeah,
and bring some food
yeah,
over.
and then
I'm
you
always just
buy
like-
6 large pizzas, have
I'm always,
everyone
I'm
chip
always
in, and you're
scared of
just
like
feasting.
streaming it
Fuck
because
yeah.
like we've had problems sometimes when you stream it.
Yeah,
It's like it'll fuck up.
Dude, well, what they've been
And I'm
doing
always
recently
like,
is they've been
fuck.
shutting the streaming sites
Yeah,
down. Like
yeah.
round 1, they get you, everyone's hooked, and then round 2, the site
Yeah.
goes offline, and I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck,
Exactly.
no.
And that's the worst 'cause
Yeah,
everyone
that's what
here-
happened last time. When the
Yeah.
last website
Yeah.
So
we
when
used,
we
had to
watched,
find
we
another
watched
one.
Yeah.
Logan Paul and Mayweather
Same,
here.
and it was just getting knocked out every
So
fucking
we
5
had to-
seconds.
We
yeah.
couldn't. It kept doing that, and then we like
We were just watching
we
the
watched
chat.
it.
The
Yeah.
chat box.
No,
and people
we were
were
watching it because we were watching on. We couldn't do full screen at the very end. We couldn't do full screen, so we had to watch it in the small bar
like the
top.
preview.
and so you could see like the chat and everything. But like we streamed it to the TV, but we were just watching it
Dude,
on the small screen.
But like it got
in
shut
the-
down,
in
and people in the
TV.
chat were like sending new links
Yeah.
and shit, and we were
You
clicking on all of it.
I had to go to like US Stream 6. I remember for that. There was like all these tabs.
That's like
and there
that's
was,
the
like,
only thing.
The last
I
one was
hate.
6, and it
That's the
had
only
to
thing
be
I hate
shut
about the
down.
streaming is it's like I don't
Yeah.
want to have a bunch of people over and.
But the problem is
can't
the
stream
paying.
it.
So like I'm down to pay
So you
for
just
it.
scramble.
I mean,
if people
I'm
throw
down
in.
to throw money
I
on
really-
the buy it.
it's
if I
almost
wanna
and,
buy
better.
it.
and I'm
Buy it.
down to throw in too. But this is what pisses me off and always happens is you throw in people come, people bring their friends,
No one pays.
and then
No
you
one
end up
pays.
being like one of 4 people that threw in,
yeah.
and then there's like 20 people that just showed up and like got it for free, and I'm like, no, fucking go out the right when the fight starts, go sit outside. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah,
you can
well,
hear
no,
us
usually
cheering.
like
annoying.
you know,
I
me and
don't like-
Corey
I hate
are
buying
always
fights.
down to like
Yeah.
pay for the fight or somebody else.
I'm
And
down
I'm
too
at
if you
paying
get
30,
people to
40.
pay beforehand, and if like they
But
don't
if
bring
you don't
friends.
get people to pay, like, you know, hey,
Yeah.
bring some beer.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Bring- pitch
But
in
there's
for
always
beer,
those
pitch in for
moochers that
food.
It's
come
like
in.
the worst.
Dude, there's always the moochers that don't pay for food, pay for the fight, or
anything.
alcohol, and they just show
They
up
just show up
and they're like,
nothing, with
they
nothing.
got like 6 of my slice of my Domino's pizza and like 4
Yeah,
of my
yeah.
White Claws, and
Yeah,
I'm like,
like-
and they're like, yeah, and I'm like, oh, fuck.
like-
Bro, I don't know you. 2, you didn't even fight.
and I'm
3,
about
you didn't bring a
and I'm
beer.
about to go Conor McGregor on your
Yeah,
fucking
I haven't
ass
even
real
had a
quick,
fucking
bro.
You didn't bring a
pizza
goddamn
yet.
thing to eat or drink, and you're watching this fight in my house. I don't even know you.
Yeah,
First of all,
that shit triggers the
I'm
fuck
like,
out
bro,
of me. I'm
what?
not
Dude,
gonna
when I
lie.
used to live at that house over there in Stonebridge, man, and we used to host fights like that. There would be some fucking randoms that would come
Yeah.
to my house.
That's what
And they-
pisses me the
worst.
fuck
and
off,
I would
bro.
like,
the
I
thing,
hadn't
they
even
don't buy
gotten a
fights.
pizza yet, or you know, I've been drinking
Yeah.
all night, but I haven't even got food yet. And I go over there and like half the food's gone,
Right.
and then there's like this random guy in my kitchen eating shit, and I'm
Right.
like, who the fuck are you?
Well, and it's also
Yeah.
bad too because
Dude,
whenever you're
they're
streaming
just stuffing.
fights,
It's always the fat fuck stuffing
Yeah.
their face.
If I
with,
go to
like,
some
chips
random
and
person's
cake.
house and I don't know
Yeah.
anybody, I'm going to greet myself to everybody,
Go
make
ahead,
friends.
like,
and then I'm gonna
Give me-
find the
give me the
host and I'll be like, "Yo,
pitch
can I
in,
throw you
like-
some cash app or
Yeah.
Venmo?"
yeah,
for
yeah,
this?
or
Like,
or
I'm
if he,
respectful.
or if
I'm
he
respectful.
offers,
Yeah.
if he's like, hey man, get you some food, you know, like eat
yeah.
it.
And like, see, I'd rather buy it
plenty
because like
of it.
sometimes when you stream it, like I streamed it one time and it was annoying because it kept pausing and shit.
Yeah.
And like people were like getting mad at me.
And I'm like, "You're not even he. You're
not
not
even-
I don't
like-
even know your name."
Right, people get mad at me
Fuck
because
you.
my computer was streaming it
Fuck.
because I knew the website, and I'm like, you're watching this shit for free.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
you're
why
at
are y'all
my
getting
fucking
mad at
house.
me?
I say bite me.
Why are you
like
getting
that
mad
ass,
at me
bite
for this shit fucking up
Dude.
when this is the website's fault? It's not my fault. Like y'all
Yeah.
are getting this shit for free.
Yeah, people be like, yo, what the fuck, Corey?
Why
Yo,
is
what
your
the
sh-
fuck,
why is your-
Calvin?
What the hell?
Like, boo.
Like,
I'm
bro,
like, yo, I got a
fix your
9
shit.
millimeter
Like,
in my
y'all
belt
I'm like,
stand right now.
Y'all want to pay me $10 each?
You think
Everyone
I'm
there.
you think I'm an IT tech,
Yeah, bro,
motherfucker?
fuck.
You think I?
Who?
I think we should just if we do it here. If we do it here. I mean, we can. I
They
don't
can
care.
do it here, but like, bro, you
'Cause I
got
can have
the
two TVs up
the
here.
people that you invite be
Everyone
like,
has to pay like $10.
yeah.
10
Dude,
bucks,
I
10
just
bucks.
hate when I throw it because especially when it's my boys and they
I
host a
always
party,
get
I throw
hoed.
in.
You should do. We should do.
Yeah.
I always get
I'll
hoed.
dude, I'll give you. I'll give you $30.
I'll
bro.
throw in, but like I just can't stand when like there's no pepperoni pizza left and I see 12 people that all these other random people brought are eating it and I'm like, that's when I start to not have fun.
That's a good thing. Like if you do host it at your house, like, you know, tell everybody, hey, I'm hosting the.
What's the thing?
Conor
I can
McGregor
invite
fight,
people that I
$10.
know.
yeah, but you tell them this:
who will
don't bring
throw
people
in.
if they're not gonna pay because like
And
I'll
they
be,
usually
dude.
won't.
Every person that comes
I'll be like,
has to
get the
pay
fuck
$10.
out,
dude, because that can pay.
I'll
for
pretend
food,
I live here. I'll
that
be
can
like,
pay
no,
for beer.
dude. Yeah.
I'm gonna say like, hey, like if you want to come over, just Venmo
No,
me $10
because
before
or
you
yeah,
come.
but if you say BYOB or that bullshit, then people will come with like 5 people. They'll bring like a 6-pack and be like, "Hey, I brought my beer,
Yeah,
brought my
dude, that
single
shit
Miller,"
pisses me off.
and
Yeah.
they'll be like, "Hey, can I get a White Claw?"
That's the worst when
Yeah,
people,
they
like,
bring
don't
two
beer.
40-ounce beers.
Yeah,
I would
and
rather
yeah,
bring
that's they bring
Yeah.
tall boys and they're like, "Oh, I brought my beer," and then they finish it and then they're just mooching.
Yeah,
I would rather
mooching
people
in your
bring like
fridge.
630 packs than
that
pay for
shit
the
triggers
fight.
the
Like
fuck
Every
out of me.
time I go
care.
to someone's house, I always grab a fuck ton of beer.
Yeah.
2 cases
Dude.
minimum.
Yeah, I'll grab an 18-pack. and
Yeah,
I'll be
18
like, "All
or
right,
24.
here we go, like, and free game because I'm at your crib."
Yeah, free game,
Yeah.
bro. Have as much beer
But if I
as you
chip
want.
in at somebody's place, one of my boys, because I'm always going to chip in if someone's hosting it, and then I see randos, like, nah, dude. That's when I stop to enjoy it, because I get pissed off. I'll just be watching somebody, like, grabbing beer from the fridge. It'll be some fat fuck, like,
Right.
double fisting pizzas, and I'm like,
Hell yeah,
I'm like, hey,
shotgunning
Tubby,
Who
beers.
the fuck
yeah,
are you, dude?
and I'm like,
Shotgunning beers
and I'm
in
like,
my
hey, Tubby,
kitchen,
and then
making
they
a
sit,
fucking
you
mess.
get up to go piss, and they sit in your spot, and I'm like, okay,
You're like,
bro.
all right, bro.
Yeah.
First you sit in my
hell are
chair.
you, dude?
Second you steal my beer. Who the fuck are you?
First,
Yeah,
second,
like,
third of all,
get
who
the fuck out.
are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, who do you fucking
Who-
know here?
First of all, get the fuck
Yeah.
out of here.
I'd be like, you know, I probably wouldn't even say anything to the guy I don't even know. I'd be like, who invited you? Oh, it was that guy over there that I know? Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to go to that guy and be like, yo.
Yo,
Who the
get
fuck
your
is that?
fucking boy.
Get your boy,
I
dude.
said that if you wanted to invite people, let me know, and you just show up with 10 people. Like, you know.
right.
That shit triggers the fuck out of me. Bro,
Do
it's
you
free.
ever think, like, what's going to happen in, like, 10 years after you got that fucking shot?
I mean, well,
No one does.
we'll see.
Like you're just gonna.
But here's the thing.
You're gonna be in your
But
But
bed.
here's the
and-
thing. Think about it. If 4 billion people drop dead, that's the greatest global conspiracy ever. I'll be like, you got me. Fuck. You know what I mean? Like they got
Yeah,
the vaccine.
fuck the government.
Yeah,
That
I'd
was
be
a
like,
good
fuck.
one.
Yeah, if I died from that,
Like,
if that
is this
conspiracy,
April Fool's?
bro.
Fuck.
But if the conspiracy's that deep, and I died, I'd be like, all right, dude, fucking whatever. But you know what I mean? Like,
Fuck that, man. I
whatever.
can never get that shit.
But I got it to
don't
see my
have
family
but-
because I hadn't seen them in a year and a half because I wouldn't
If
be able
I-
to see them.
I already know, like, one day it's probably gonna get to a point where, like, you gotta go fly a plane.
Dude, well-
get American Airlines. You
Dude,
probably
I
have
can't
to
go to.
have
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
but
well-
we're going back to the office,
Yeah, same.
and it's
I have to have
mandatory
one.
to have
Well,
a
it's
vaccine.
not mandatory,
Yeah.
but it's mandatory if you want to. If you don't want to wear a mask.
Yeah, that's how it is for me.
And
But
I don't
if-
want to wear a mask
but
when I'm
I-
working.
I'm in
so
sales.
I
Dude,
have
fuck
to
that.
get one.
You know how fucking hot it would get?
Yeah,
Like, it
exactly.
probably already gets hot
So
in the
you
office
have to
already.
turn in a vaccination card
Yeah.
to not wear your mask.
Yeah,
at
and
the
they
They give
office.
you a card?
yeah, I got a card in my car.
So
right
I
now.
need to get. I haven't.
I want to
got one
see
yet.
what it looks like. Fuck. Before
It's
you
just-
leave,
it-
you
Whenever
gotta
I,
show me
Bro,
that.
whenever I,
it's
whenever
just
I go
like
back,
fucking
when
like,
we-
little
when
like a
you-
note card that has like some government
do you know when
stamp
you
and
go
a
back to the
doctor
office
that
yet?
signed it. Like, we don't know
we're
quite
going
yet.
September 13th.
Really?
Is our first day, but we're going.
We've heard
hybrid.
rumors around.
It's
that.
Are
like
you like
hybrid.
happy going back to the office, or you like working?
We're
from
going back
home?
twice a week, so
Same.
and
I'm
I
going
live.
back
I can
September
walk to my
13th.
office. I live 10 seconds from my office. My
Yeah.
apartment complex. I can throw a rock and hit my office.
Yeah, yours is really close.
Make sure you throw a big
you can
fucking
walk
rock
there
at
every
it.
day.
Yeah, right. But but it's also like, yeah, like we got to go back, and I'm like, I'm not gonna wear a mask on the phone and sitting in office all day.
Yeah, so I have to get mine.
They kind
I'm
of
gonna get
force your
mine.
hand, which
It really does. Like
don't really
have to
give
get
a
mine.
I
fuck.
haven't worn a
Same.
mask in so long, but
Same.
Yeah.
since
Oh, I haven't
today,
worn one either.
my first day at work, the guy's like, he's like, here, come inside, but we got to give you a mask, and I'm like, a mask for what?
I'm like,
He's like,
I
you got to
haven't
wear a
worn a mask
mask
in
in here.
forever.
And I'm like,
wait, what's a mask?
nah. I told him I was being honest. I was like, honestly, I don't want to wear a mask. I don't feel comfortable like wearing it. I don't like it. I'm
Yeah.
not like an anti-masker, but
no,
I don't like.
That's
fucking
where I'm in now.
Having my
yeah,
face.
If I go to Walmart, I'm not gonna wear a mask. Now, if I go to a nursing
Dude,
home,
when they
I'll
had
wear a
that-
mask out of respect. But like Walmart and all that, no,
It depends on where.
Fuck no. Even when
Yeah.
the mask thing was going on, dude,
The
I
only thing
didn't. I never
the
wore
only
a
time I wear a
mask.
mask now is Uber because they like make you before you get in the car.
Yeah.
Still,
I've had an Uber rider said if I don't have a mask, it won't take me, and I had it in my pocket. I was like,
I
Still,
remember
I think
when
that's
we
like
took
your
that
car.
Uber
It's
that
your
one
car,
day, and
brother,
that guy
your
was
car.
bitching at me for not having a mask on.
Yeah.
He's
And
like,
I
I
get,
won't
like-
take you.
see that's the thing. Like if someone's
And
like,
I'm like, fuck
okay,
you,
you're
bro.
Uber me home. I'm drunk. I
It's-
can't drive.
yeah.
I have to get home.
it's your car. At the end of the day, too, you got to
I'll
respect
get it.
someone
If I
else's
have a
car.
mask,
Yeah,
that's,
yeah,
just
always.
that's a known
If I don't have a
rule,
mask,
man
I'm
rule.
like, fuck,
You respect
I don't
someone
know
else's
what to
car.
do.
Their
Yeah,
rules,
yeah.
their
They're
thing.
driving you.
Yeah, you
I
just.
don't care. Yeah. If
But
someone
like,
tells
yeah.
me.
But after that, yeah, I haven't worn a mask in a while.
I never wore one
Wait a
in
minute,
that
I
shit.
threw all my masks away. Like,
But
I don't
like
have
when
a
I see my
mask anymore.
family, I gotta wear a mask because my sister, because she's got like a she's got she's not doesn't have cancer, but she's going through chemo right now for some shit. So
Okay.
her, I mean, like if she
Damn,
gets
bless her
COVID,
heart.
she could get like could kill her. So
Yeah.
that's why I wear one. I got the vaccine and shit just to be safe. But I mean, like I don't know, and work now, bro. And nowadays, like, dude,
So after
I-
you got the vaccine, did you feel like shit?
yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like ass. Oh, I had COVID. It was asymptomatic. I got the vaccine. I felt like shit. But
I've never had
Was it
COVID.
for
I
a couple
don't know.
days?
that was just for a day. I
really?
just slept. I just slept
Just
a
like
shit ton.
tired.
Yeah, I just
down?
slept. Yeah, I just slept a shit ton. I woke up and I was like, okay, like let's
Like
go.
you feel good.
Yeah, I felt fine. It wasn't like I was like on my deathbed, like fuck.
So
you
does it
know.
like cost money to get the
No,
shot?
mine was free. I went to
free.
CVS.
Yeah, I'm
literally
about to do the
booked.
same shit.
Literally went to CVS the night before. Booked it for like 11 a.m. the next day. Went in and out 10 minutes. Like went in. I was like here for my COVID vaccine
They
for
just like
Nicholas.
put it in your arm, or
Bro,
what?
yeah, the lady just goes here. She pricks me. She's like, yeah, stay here for 15 minutes to make sure like you're fine. She's like, but you
What
can
if you
leave.
just
Make
would've
sure you don't
dropped dead
fucking
right there.
fall
Like
on the
she gives
floor,
it to me-
have a seizure
Yeah.
on the floor. Make
No,
sure you're good.
she gave it to me. I sat there for a minute.
Most people have a
and I-
seizure on the
I-
floor, but
Yeah.
you might be
She's like,
fine.
if you go to cardiac arrest, we got 2 defibs ready and charged. I was like, but no, I just got it, left, and I've been fine since.
Yeah, like as like as they're like giving the
Injecting
shot
it.
to you.
Like,
they're
by the way,
yeah, so you
50%
could die.
like 50% fatality rate as they're injecting it into your arm.
It's like most people don't die.
You
It's like
could fall
50
over.
grand.
And, like,
Hey, like-
you could OD like right
They're
now.
like the pharmacists have $2,000 that you're gonna live. So like, hey, please, I hope you don't drop dead. But, no, it wasn't bad though. I mean, it was free. Literally went to
I've
CVS.
like never been sick in my life, so like that's
Yeah.
why I never wore a mask because like that.
No.
I have had like a cold, from like
But
the weather changing.
the thing is,
changing.
like, bro, especially for the longest time when a mask was
Allergies.
required, nothing was fucking open to. I had to even wear a mask. Like, I couldn't go to the bar because the bars were closed. You remember?
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I didn't like the only time you technically had to wear a mask was like going to Walmart. That was the only thing I did
Yeah.
for the longest time
Yeah.
because I was like, restaurants are closed, bars are closed. So I'm like sitting there and like, well, what am I gonna do today? Like, look up my maps. What's open? It's like close.
Yeah, no, you can't do shit.
Like, dude, go to the leasing office for my apartment. It's like closed.
Yep.
Like, all right,
Dude, I hated
Everything's
that
just
shit
closed.
when
It's
everything
like,
was
what the
closed.
fuck?
There was nothing to do.
Yeah,
Dude,
bro. I
I
played
remember
video
when-
games for like a good year straight, like every day, every night.
Like
That's all I
right
could
when
do.
fucking COVID hit, like we took a trip to Broken Bow, Oklahoma,
Yeah.
and like nothing was open.
Yeah.
then. There was
Yeah,
no
it was, like, the
activities
perfect
to
time to-
do.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Dude, Fayetteville.
But we still had fun. Like fucking, we
That was a
partied
great
our
time.
ass
I mean,
off.
we didn't
Yeah.
need to go anywhere. 'cause we
During
were
COVID, I went
included
to
in a-
Fayetteville, like Dixon. Every bar closed at 11, and like 4 of the bars are open. And I was like, "This is the worst 6-hour drive of my fucking life to go to a
Like, why
bar."
am I even going
Dude,
here?
we go to Grubs. Like, we close at 11. I was like, "Yo, what else is open?" Like, "Oh, everyone here closes at 11." I was like, "What's
I never
open?"
understood the fact that people closed early. Like, what is that? Is
It's
that gonna
just to
stop
prevent the
COVID?
masses from getting together.
I never understood like why you walk in with a mask, sit down, and take it off.
Yeah,
like
especially
That's
like
how it works.
you're all everyone.
Sometimes
is
you go
bringing
in,
in
you
the
have to
same
wear a
people at
mask in and you're
Dude,
crowded by a bunch
the
of people.
worst is now Subway, like, and all these restaurants, they all still have to wear masks. Like, I just got Subway, and that poor guy that's like making the sandwiches is still wearing a mask. I'm
Yeah,
like,
I'd
that must
hate-
suck cock. Like,
It's, like,
fucking
it's almost weird when you go in somewhere and you're seeing it with someone with a mask. You're like,
yeah.
wearing a
It's like,
mask.
dude, are you sick?
I see people
like,
driving
oh,
all
do
the
I need to
time
wear a
that got a
mask?
mask on.
Dude, I got pulled over during COVID by a cop for speeding. And the guy came up to my window, and he wasn't wearing a mask, and he literally told me to put a fucking mask on. And I literally looked at this guy, and granted, he's a
What?
state trooper, so I'm not.
I've been like, look,
No,
I'm
like,
speeding.
bitch, fuck
Give me
you.
the
I'm
fucking
not-
ticket.
But I'm not gonna talk shit to the state trooper, so I was just like,
Oh, yeah, state troopers are dickheads,
He
bro.
goes, he's like, you mind throwing
Straight
that
up.
mask on for me? And this guy's sunglasses on, doesn't give a fuck, and I'm like, all right, I mean, I'm not gonna talk back. He still gave me a ticket, but I was like, fuck you,
Oh, yeah,
guy,
dude.
fuck you, dude.
One of my
dude.
like really good friends is a cop in San Antonio, dude, and he tells me like
State troopers
state
are
troopers are
dickheads, bro.
assholes.
Dude,
He's like,
yeah.
oh yeah, I run into him all the time, like while I'm working, and like
they just got the
they're
biggest
fucking-
egos for some reason.
dude,
It seems
fat
like.
egos.
I think it's
bro.
just like whenever you graduate from like a not graduate,
The funny
but,
thing is they're
from
like
a regular
technically
job.
like the highest status but the lowest
Yeah.
paid. So I feel
Well,
like
really?
technically
game warden, bro. Game wardens don't need
Game
a
wardens-
warrant to enter your home. I got pulled over. I got a
game
500.
wardens are
Apparently
top of the
fucking-
line.
Dude,
like
I
Game
got
wardens
a-
have apparently
I got
a
a-
lot of
But I got a $500
Power, don't
ticket
they?
from a game warden once for
they have a lot of power,
for
don't
mudding.
they?
oh yeah,
Yeah, they don't need a warrant to enter your home.
They have a lot of power,
No,
don't
they
they?
have the most power.
Oh,
They
yeah.
don't need a warrant to enter
But like,
your home.
no,
how do you
they're
even become a game warden?
You fucking
like, you gotta be a
fuck
cop for
people
a
up.
while.
You were
So
like
it's a lot of like a lot of
yeah, you gotta
days.
like be on
No.
the. You gotta be like out in the field for a while, and
Because
then
I know
you
game
gotta
wardens can
apply
take
for it
away a lot
because
of
there's
shit.
only
a
one.
game warden can walk into your house without a warrant in the state of Texas, and it's legal.
Well, I know if you're like hunting and shit, they can like take away.
Oh, yeah,
someone's like can
that's
take away
what
your.
No,
that-
you don't want to fuck with a game
They
warden.
can, like, take
state
away your
troopers
fucking
are
truck
dicks,
and
but a
shit.
game warden can actually fuck your life up. Like if a game warden,
Yeah.
like I got a $500
But
ticket
there's
for
not a lot
mudding.
of game wardens out there.
No,
It's like
I've
one
seen
per
one
county.
I've seen one game warden in my life, and I got a ticket from the guy.
I've seen a few of them in McKinney.
Dude, but no, yeah, if you
Dude, they give you a brand new truck, a
dude,
four
he had
wheeler.
this souped up
an
fucking-
AR and a
Bro,
shotgun.
This guy caught up to me when I was driving away, and I just see headlights in my distance. Caught up to me instantly, and it was a fucking truck.
What were
Lights
you
come
doing?
on, mudding.
Uh,
$500. He gave, so it was supposed to be public destruction. He was actually pretty cool because I was on public property, and the owners wanted it to be like public destruction of or private property, private destruction of property, which is like pretty serious.
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
wrote me a criminal mischief ticket for $500. It was $500, but he's like,
Oh yeah, if they would
he's
have
like,
wrote
"I'ma
the
gi-
other way,
he-
you probably wouldn't have jail.
He's like, yeah, I'm gonna give it to you. He's like, you are in some shit, but I was 17 at the time. He's like, I'm gonna bump this down. He's like, you're mudding in your new.
I have a
Jeep.
buddy of mine. His name's Austin, and he's a game warden. He's been a game warden
you
for
don't
like
wanna
10 years.
If a game warden pulls you over, kiss their
He
fucking
tells me
ass,
some
bro.
crazy shit.
You
Most of it's
kiss
like
their-
hunting, fishing.
Yeah,
Like
they'll fuck you. They'll fuck you
Yeah,
up.
if you're
feel
like
like it fucks you
fishing on
over.
the side of the bay, like fucking, you
There's a lot
know,
of
like
rules
on the
for-
side of the
for a game.
highway on Lake
Yeah.
Louisville, and you don't have a license, like you're fucked.
Yeah, game
Yeah.
wardens will like.
and it's like crazy because you can get a fishing license
But-
like
but
for free
some-
at, like,
$25
Walmart- at,
is
like, Walmart.
like a
But-
2-hour
at Walmart.
class.
But
no,
some-
you can get a fishing license at like Walmart.
yeah, but what I'll
Oh, I
say
thought you had
this:
to take, like, a
some
state
game
class.
wardens though
You
are
can get a
like
fishing
a-
license
like an
to do
online
adult
class.
bid work.
yeah, game wardens are cooler than state troopers though.
I know you have to take a test.
They're
though.
cooler.
I don't know. I've gotten a fishing license for like you just have to fill out some paperwork.
Isn't a fishing license a lifetime thing?
It could be.
I think it's 10 years.
Isn't if you're a registered felon, in Texas they take away your fishing license? Isn't that like one of the things? I'm pretty sure in Texas a registered felon like can't have a fishing like the most random fucking thing.
Yeah, sorry, buddy. You fucked up your life. You can't go fishing.
No fishing. No,
you can't fucking.
The catfish are safe from you, Bucko.
You can't fuck any catfish.
It's like a violation of probation if you get caught. You're back in the can for 5 years. You got a fishing
pole in your name? Oh, that's a weapon.
Yep, that's 5 years, buddy. Back.
Yeah, I'm in prison for having a fishing license.
County. No,
I was fishing for bass.
What are you in here for? I was fishing.
Violated probation fishing. No, but game wardens. The one time I came across him, he's pretty cool. State troopers, every state trooper I came across, dickhead. Just a fucking shitter. Game wardens know they have power, but they don't abuse it. State troopers know they have their power and they abuse it.
I got pulled over on 75 going towards Anna. I was going 7 over by a state trooper.
That's AIDS.
He just walked, dude. He straight up walked to me and said, "Hey man, license, registration. You know why I pulled you over?" And I was like, "No idea." He's like, "You're speeding. I'll be right back. Writing you the ticket." And he just walked away, gave me my ticket, and then that was it. And I didn't get to ask any. Like I was gonna be like, "What? I wasn't fucking speeding. Like fucking going 7 over, bro. 7 over. Seriously."
On the highway.
Dude, you want to know what happened to me, bro?
Like I'm not even going 10 over, bro.
Shit, I went 32.
I was going 12. Hammered. Yeah, I was going 12 over. Oklahoma State Trooper pulled me and a group of cars over, right? So they came off the service road. They were hiding. They had a UAV, like airplane, sitting in the sky, radaring people, pulling over back cars.
What? That's
so me and 6 people got pulled over, and I'm going back for Thanksgiving. Okay, going back for Thanksgiving, and like 6 of us get pulled over, and we're all in a pack. And when you're in a pack, everyone's close. Cop pulls me over. $250 for speeding, $250 for being too close to the car in front of me. And
I've gotten one of those tickets.
Dude, $500 because of a.
I'm like, dude, the guy's 20 feet away.
And he goes airplane. He goes airplane cop, and I was like, he's like, he's like, we didn't radar you. The planes did, and I literally looked up. I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Send me that radar, fucking.
Yeah, that plane's like 10,000, 20,000 feet in the air, and you're telling me that fucking thing is dialed in on my car.
And in that time, I got my ticket and ran over. I'm not even kidding. 30 other people were getting pulled over in that time. Like, bro, they were wrecking every single.
They probably just had a helicopter up in there. There's no way fucking.
No,
they had
no. It wasn't even the helicopter because there's a helicopter thing on the ticket that says for the X, and the X was plane. So they had a fucking plane radaring people. I was like, it was Oklahoma though.
See that,
bro? Couldn't he? He points to the.
He must have like a big fucking.
He pointed to the sky like I could see it. And I looked up. I was like, bro, I don't know what the fuck.
Sorry, buddy, but all I see is blue.
I see clouds. I see I was like, nope, that's a 747. Never mind.
I see a bird over there. Is that what you're talking about?
Like what is that? A bald eagle with a fucking dude. That was AIDS. Oklahoma's police and state troopers are just the worst. All they do is write tickets, especially like Muskogee and that's where I got it was Muskogee. I was like, this is fucking
when my buddy Jeff became a cop, I was like, when you become a cop, bro, make sure you don't become one of those faggot cops that fucking does bullshit work. And I was like, don't be fucking if someone fucking somebody over,
write a ticket for 6 over, like, dude.
He's like, man, if you got weed on you, I don't give a fuck. Like,
see, that's cool. Who gives?
He's like, I'll let you go, but he's like, if you got pounds on you, like, we got an issue.
But that's understandable. But it's like, dude, you get Alex Caruso, the Lakers player. He got arrested for weed. NBA player?
In Texas.
But you want to? But did you see what his? Did you see what they actually recovered as evidence? He had a grinder with weed in it, and they took him to fucking jail for a grinder. He didn't have weed on him.
He was at the airport, right?
No, I don't know if he was in the airport.
No, I think he was at the airport, and I think he had a grinder with weed in it.
He had a grinder.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, man,
He took his ass to jail, put him all over social media, put him on the news, and I'm like, that's...
NBA player, a good NBA
breaking,
player.
I got the notification, like, breaking, Alex Caruso arrested. Yeah. And I was like, oh, fuck, what do you do? And I was like, for marijuana possession.
Like, weed,
and then the details came out, he had a grinder. He didn't even have, like weed on weed. He had a grinder.
And James Harden and his
paraphernalia
had fucking 20 grams,
bro.
And they're fucking... They didn't even get arrested.
All right, listen to this. So, like...
Texas don't play, bro.
I think it was, like, 3 years ago.
I'm listening.
We were going to a truck show in Austin, Texas, and it was called LST, Lone Star Throwdown. And they're like, big truck shows. There's
Yeah.
thousands of people that come out, and there's big sponsors out there. It's a big money show, and people bring out like $150,000 vehicles, if not more. Anyway, so it was me, Tanner, Kent, Preston, Luke. So me and Kent were in his truck. Tanner's in he's got big, crazy fucking trucks, all kinds of trucks. And Tanner's in one of his old trucks, and so it's Tanner, Luke, Preston. There was some other guy with him, and there was somebody else. I can't remember. But anyways, we're in Conroe, Texas, like bumfuck nowhere, like boring ass city. The population there is like 2,000 people. So we're passing through this small ass town, and it's like midnight. And we stop at this gas station, and we all get out and realize that the fucking gas station's closed. So as we're leaving, all these fucking cops pull up. Like, I'm talking like 20 cops pull up. And
damn.
So they get out, and they're just being dickheads right off the bat. And they're just like these, old country boy cops. And they just see, a bunch of young kids in nice trucks.
Yeah,
it's trying to fuck with you.
Yeah, so he's like, why you got... So, all these cops pull up, and they all, like, we're all about to get in the vehicle and, like, start heading to Austin. And Conroe is, like, probably, like, less than an hour from Austin. So we all had to get out of the trucks, and they're asking these questions. So we got a call in about... this is what he said. We got to call in about 20 miles out. Okay, think about how far that is. Like, this little fucking town got
out
a
of
call
their jurisdiction.
20 miles out.
Yeah.
And he's like, that y'all were hauling ass down the road, doing 100. Somebody was peeing out the window. Like some crazy shit, And that shit...
It's hard to pee out the
window.
window.
None of that shit actually
shit.
happened. So I'm sitting there like going like, what the fuck? And I look around and I'm like, that never happened. And he's like, he looks at me and tells me to shut up and that he wasn't talking to me. And I was like, weren't you just asking everybody that question though?
Yeah, but you get smart with the cop bros.
And he's like, don't get smart with me, boy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, whatever.
Oh, the second a cop calls me a boy, though, I'm like, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'll take a lot of shit. You call me boy, though, that boy
don't get
pisses.
smart with me,
Oh, yeah.
Calling me boy is like
so,
the ultimate.
anyways, they
fucking-
set us down on the curb, and they're asking all these stupid questions, and then, they're asking if we have, like, weed or anything. Kent tells me he has like a gram of weed on him. Preston has a grinder that has no weed in it, and then Luke, he obviously has the most. He has like 4 ounces of weed on him.
Jesus.
But the story gets crazy, bro. It's wild. So they asked to search the vehicles, and we're all like, what's your reason? Blah blah blah. And then they're like, using their manpower or whatever. Anyways, they end up searching everything. So Kent is going to jail because he has a gram of weed. Tanner's going to jail because he doesn't have license or insurance, but he has paper from the court, like saying he can drive from certain place to place, work, and like he was actually driving down there for like work reasons because he's like sponsored by all these people, and like he's pulling this truck that needs to be in the show. Because there's a lot of sponsors that want it to be there, like in front of their booths, and like all these people are expecting it. So Tanner's going to jail for that. What's his name? Oh yeah, so those were, so it's Preston, Kent, Tanner, and Luke. So Luke's going to jail because he had a little bitty bag and it had like some crumbs of weed in it.
Jesus.
But they don't know about his ounces of weed that he has in his sock. And so they're all going to jail. This little van pulls up, and it's like like where you take multiple people to jail.
Yeah.
So this van pulls up. So we're all sitting on the curb. They're all talking. Luke's like in handcuffs, and he's telling me, "Hey, bro, take this bag of weed out of my sock and grab it." And I'm like, "Fuck no." I'm like, fuck no, you're tripping, bro. I'm like, there's so many cops in front of us. I ain't doing that shit. Like, just leave it in your sock. If they didn't find it why they were patting you down, like
they'll find it at the jail though, and then there's a
yeah. So they get in this fucking van, and they're driving to he said they were driving to the jail, and the the cop that's in there is blasting Kevin Gates as they're bumping their way to jail. And so Luke takes this big ass bag of weed out while he's in handcuffs. Like, he's got his hands behind his back and lifts his legs up, somehow puts his hands underneath his ass and grabs this weed out, stuffs it down in the seat, like all the way down. And he said the whole way there, like, it just reeked of weed. And nobody knew. Like, and so they get to the jail. Cops. They get to the jail. They get dropped off. The van leaves, you know. It's got Luke's weed in it. They never found anything. And they get to the jail. And they get up to the line. And the cops are like, if you have anything illegal, if you go beyond this point and you have anything illegal, you get a felony. And Luke is being a smartass. And he's like, oh, this fucking line? And, like, jumps on it. And they're like, all right, you're going to be the first one to get searched. Like, you have to get naked. So everybody in the cell that is like together is telling me that, like, they can hear Luke say, all right, you can search me, but I ain't fucking gay. Don't be staring at my dick and shit. And, like, he said, like, all these officers were, like, laughing their ass off and stuff. So, like, Luke said he had to, like, bend over and do all this shit. And, like, Luke's like, fuck, what'd he say? He's like, I guess the cop, like, looked down and, like, saw his dick or something. And Luke was like, don't be looking at my fucking dick. And, like, was all covering himself up. But anyway, so to get to the story, so they went to jail and they got all these, like, little misdemeanor charges or whatever. So they get out. They didn't get a court date. They didn't get any paperwork. They didn't get a call. And that was 4 years ago. And they still haven't been charged for it.
Damn.
I mean, statute of limitations is coming up.
So, like, basically, it's like these cops, like, just arrested them for no fucking reason, put them in jail, and then I bailed them out the next morning. It was like $900. And we went to the show, and, you know, everyone's tripping, thinking, like, we're gonna have to come back and, like, serve these charges. And then, like, a couple months went on, and everyone's like, I still haven't heard nothing. They even called the jail, and they were like, we have no records of you being arrested. We have no records of this or that. All this crazy shit.
Damn.
So
that's lucky as fuck.
So it's, like, crazy. It's like, what the fuck? Like, y'all arrested them, like, under the books? Pretty much. Then, like, didn't put it in. And
they probably found that weed and they're like, yeah, y'all want to smoke this? If we smoke this, we can't, like, really. Hey, man, we don't have to. Dudes.
Like, dude, fuck that. We're not gonna charge them. We're just gonna smoke all this weed.
That's what's up.
Hey, let's go.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking nuts.
Damn. My buddy said he lives in Canada, and he says out there, because weed's, like, kind of illegal, it's kind of legal, depending on where you're at. He's like, if you get pulled over and you got weed on you, even if it's illegal, he's like, 99% of the time, the cops will just let you go, and they'll take your weed. He's like, bro, everyone knows the cops won't book that shit. They'll just take it home and smoke it themselves.
Dude, yeah, I think it's so dumb. Like, if someone, like, there's probably so many people in jail right now that are just on small weed charges.
Marijuana possession. Well, because, dude, especially the Texas bail system is fucking piss poor. The Texas bail system is designed to keep poor people in, so then you got people that are, like, pending charges. There's, like, 90% of the jail system are people that haven't been proved guilty. And they'll go in for weed or marijuana possession. Yeah,
and then 90% of the time, the judge will be like,
dude, I don't give a fuck about this.
All right,
like,
here's
you had 2 grams of weed on you. Like, okay, you've been sitting in jail for 4 months waiting for your court date. Sorry, bro. Like, dude, that's so fucking AIDS.
So bad.
So AIDS.
So terrible. It's like, damn, I lost my job because I was sitting in here.
Right.
I have all these bills to pay.
Fucked over insane amount just for that shit.
Yeah, marijuana.
And you never know who you're gonna come across. Like, it could be a cool ass cop, or it could be a cop having a bad fucking day,
like
and he's
Caruso got for a grinder, bro.
Like, my friend Preston went to jail because he had a grinder with scuffings of weed in it. Like, that should not be illegal.
Yeah, and then he gets a possession charge on his record. It's just like, like, you know.
But yeah, but he didn't get charged for it, so, like, you know, good for him.
Yeah,
save it.
Bro, now in Austin, they're not even charging you. Like, Austin alone.
That's like decriminalized.
Like, they're not you can't be arrested for small amounts of marijuana. And I think the small amount is under, like, 1.5 grams or some shit. So if you have, like, a blunt.
I think you can carry an ounce on you.
It's like,
I think it's, like, actually under an ounce.
It's like, if you have a blunt on you,
like,
they'll just make you throw it out.
2 ounces, like, they can't arrest you.
Yeah, they'll make you throw it out.
It's like, I think you get a ticket.
Yeah.
I think you get a ticket, and I don't think I don't know what they can do. I could be totally wrong, but I don't think they can.
I know Austin is super lenient to get busted with weed now.
Is there
I know it's
another one of those,
decriminalized.
Trulies
Whatever
in there?
decriminalized means. I just know you can't get necessarily like charged, like arrested or whatever. I guess for it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. All right. Well,
So this is episode 7 or 8.
I think it's 8. I hope we're not wrong, but I think it's
Yeah.
8.
I think it's 8. Yeah, it's 8. It's 8. It's 8.
I think it's 8.
But thanks for watching,
I think it's
everybody.
8.
Thanks for watching.
We got our
If not-
extra
if
not,
song.
back.
You've been listening to our
We'll be
intro.
back with
the
Wait,
trios.
Have you heard our intro and outro music?
The what?
Okay, the intro and outro music we played.
yeah.
Dude, I found that. I was like, that is that a
Yeah.
good? Is that a good one? I was like, that's. A
I
good
thought
one.
I usually play like a little bit of background music.
Yeah.
No,
When we
not,
start
not
and
during the
w-
podcast, but in the
when we
intro
start
and outro.
and
Yeah.
do you think that I'm in? Yeah.
But yeah,
It's
there's
good,
gotta
it's
have a
song.
little bit of song in the intro.
Yeah.
least.
Especially in the ending too, like when we're
Yeah.
coming down, like, all right,
Yeah.
man, we'll see you guys fucking later.
I
Deuces.
well,
Cheers, boys. To a good one. Cheers to the people watching.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All 500 million of you.
see you on
We
TikTok.
need 1 billion views.
Hey, we're gonna get there one day, and we're gonna quit our
Billion views
jobs.
for
We're gonna
$1
quit our
billion.
jobs and be full-time podcasters.
Hell yeah, let's
That'd
go.
be sick.
All right, see y'all next time.
Later.
Let's go.